mouth as close. You gotta take the things off and switch the time. I guess that's for rappers. I don't know.
The beat.
Yeah, I guess it's to keep them on tempo or to know like okay like
Mm-hmm. Does it record them though?
I don't think so. I don't think it puts it on there. It's just for you. If you have the earphones, you hear that.
How different does it sound with the cover?
I don't know. I put it on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Does it sound different? How's it different? I think it sounds cleaner.
I don't know. I would just
I
have
think
it
it
like
blocks
this.
out a lot of the air.
Let me see. Thank you.
Cause like listen right now.
Kinda, I guess. I mean, yeah, it does. It's just have to. We just have to always remember to be as close as we can until we figure out how to higher the volume. That's what I was looking. Oh, mine doesn't even have it.
Does it have what?
That right there.
Yeah, it does. That's it right there.
This.
The
What
other
the
side.
fuck am I supposed to do it? No, it doesn't have
Oh.
that. It doesn't have the bar.
Oh dang.
It's all right. I'm on my
I'm
my
like, what do you
fingers.
That's it. We have I wonder what the other mics stand. I think it's like the same as mine.
I have one too. You have another one of these?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have one that.
Of these?
Yeah, it's the same exact one.
Oh.
Same exact this right here too to hold the mic, and I have mine, but it's a USB mic, so it doesn't connect to those things. It just connects. Actually, we could use the third one. Fuck, why'd you? That's my fault.
What?
I made you buy it because
made
I
you
have
buy
that
what,
third
this
mic.
thing?
No, for the microphone. I have the third mic.
Yeah.
It's just a USB, and you can still connect it to that, and it would just be just separated on the the garage band. You can hear the difference though, like if you're not right in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I noticed in the car when I'm right here. That's when it kind of zooms out a little bit. I mean, you don't hear as clear, and then you gotta turn the fucking radio all the way to max. I hate that shit.
And you're on the couch, so like you would like lean back a lot.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
I get comfortable too. I kind of move around a lot.
Well, to be honest, since we didn't know, like I thought we both thought that it would just take everything.
Yeah.
I've been hearing Nectar a little bit more. I like it. It's still good. It's just there's nothing that I haven't liked about it. It's just you have to, like we were talking about, you just have to let it set in. And I still listen to Nitrous all the time. I don't know why. That's
good.
that's the song that I'm just addicted to. I said last time it reminds me of Can't Get Over You on Ballads 1, not No Fun. And I think it's the same producer, I think. Of like the first song that he did with him.
Yeah.
I don't know who the guy is, but I think he was the first guy. What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm just trying to flip it up. Maybe I'd have to deal with it.
You have to put it closer because I can't really hear you.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's like that fading. That's why you would have to have it close to your mouth, as close as you can.
Like that close?
Yeah. Because if you don't, then we're like.
Then it's like we're far away.
Because the conversations are good. It's just when we're listening to it, when I'm trying to listen to it in the car, you'll be in that conversation, and then like when you'll fade out, or when you're trying to listen to like what the fuck was he saying?
Yeah.
Or when you'll respond and like, okay, well, what was he trying to say? Then you have to tell everybody in the car to shut up. You're like,
we can edit sound too.
I think so. We can always hire when we go to. If you put it in iMovie, you can always raise it higher so it'll be even more louder. Like I was showing you last time.
So, is that all you like? Is that the only one you like? What other ones stand out to you, bro?
I think they're the same ones. I only really listen to those. Those are the ones that I like have those on replay. Sometimes I'll play it from start to finish, and I'll just play FIFA or be on Warzone, or just doing whatever or have it in the shower. But the only ones that stick out are Ill, Modus, Daylight. Give Me Love is like those hidden ones, even though they came out with the movie.
It got all popular.
It probably got popular now, but before when the first video.
It's the second part of the song, bro. Because there's two parts of "Give Me Love."
Yeah. And then it slows down. I like that. I like that one.
If I play music on here, it won't record it, but we can hear it, right?
I don't know.
What, you want to try?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
Because we have the headphones on.
I get it. It'll go through our headphones instead of the mics.
Yeah.
Unless you put it through the speaker, then the mic will get it. But it'll be like that distant. Dude, the thing is so complicated. The fucking URL and R... What is it? RSS?
Yes.
I figured it out now, how to do it now. My stepdad taught me, like I was there in person yesterday. And it's not that hard, but you have to make an account with some kind of a company, and you have to renew it every 30 days to keep your website. It's weird. I don't know what the heck. I know how to do it. I just don't know how to explain it. And he kept trying to explain to me over and over again. I'm like, bro, you're speaking Spanish right now.
I liked. Will it play?
Do you have it connected to your phone?
My.
Yeah, your
My-
iCloud. It usually will connect to your Apple Music.
It's not. I still don't even really know how to work it, to be honest.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Bro, those fucking Crocs, bro. Fuck out of here. Everyone's wearing them now. Even my sister's boyfriend.
Dude, they're
He
fucking
has them in
dope.
black. They're
So
not dope.
They are.
No.
Bro.
They look corny.
You said you don't like slides. It has the same feeling as slides, except like, that's kind of funny. He's wearing Crocs, and then like you like the little attention.
I feel you.
You get mad attention in Crocs, whether it's fucking people laughing at you or people are like, damn.
Yeah, you're fading out when you look that way. You have to have it as close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't hear you.
Damn.
That's how bad it is. But it's still fine. It's still manageable. But having Crocs, fuck, man. That shit's... I give you 2 months and you're going to start adding buttons on there.
2 months, bro. They're coming in 2 days.
Is that what you were waiting for in the mail?
No,
Let me guess. You can have a Lakers. You
No. I ordered.
You can have some Trippy Red, the shark with the rainbow teeth on it.
Oh, the 6ix9ine.
The 6... Oh, my bad. That's what I meant.
Hey.
The 6ix9ine shark.
Keep going. What else do you think I'm gonna get? Because you're giving me ideas now.
You're going to get the 6ix9ine shark. You're going to get Mac Miller's... Something about... Probably his face with the black and white, him screaming. Lakers
can
for
you
sure.
Get stuff like that? Do
You
they
can-
have pins like that?
Yeah, you just look on Amazon. Search in Amazon pins Mac Miller, and then they'll have someone out there thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm not the only person. And whether they're boo boo or not, but fuck, no one. You're looking
They're not
down.
gonna
You
get
can't
all
really.
close. They're not gonna.
You're like, hey, take off your Crocs so I can.
I'm gonna get a black
Make sure
pair. I'm gonna get a black pair too, because these white ones got fucking dirty already.
Yeah, I noticed.
But the thing is about them is you can just wipe it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that shit will just wipe off. The thing is like you're wiping your feet every fucking 10 minutes, dude. But they're dope.
Oh, I have. Oh, fuck. I keep wanting to show you the different cleats on the football. I mean, for soccer, but I keep forgetting to bring them. I thought them right now too because I have the boo boo ones in my trunk.
Yeah.
But my good ones are at home. I don't leave them in the car. I left my good ones in the car, and on the bottom of the plastic, like they melt. It doesn't melt, but it starts to peel off
Like
from
just peel
the
apart.
net. You can't. Fuck. You don't even have cleats like even baseball. Because they have like that fabric, like a basketball shoe,
Yeah.
but the bottom is like plastic where it connects to the studs. It's like one whole thing. So
I have cleats. I just have to look at them.
yeah, so that's where like it separates. The glue kind of melts because
From the heat.
heat destroys anything. And I didn't think about that. Like It doesn't care. It doesn't matter what you
Yeah,
put in
they'll
there.
fuck up your slides. I left my slides in the car one time, and then my fucking flat slide like curled up.
Yeah, they start to fold.
Yeah, the tip
Fold in.
started like to fucking curl, and I was like, "Fuck." Slides are cheap though. That's why they're popular.
They're like $20.
$20 for those Nike ones, and they'll last you forever.
My brother wears them. He's like looking. He looks all cholo with the
What
high
does he
top Nikes and the shorts, baggy shorts, big black polo, extra large, like your size medium.
wear? You said you're a medium.
Yeah, he used to dress like that in high school. I'm like, fuck that. I think that's what it is. I feel like I connect a lot of things subliminally in my head to people that I never really liked, or it always bugged me.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it. Like slides, I
Yeah.
think about it now. When I think about slides, I think about him. I'm like, those shits are nah. I wouldn't do it.
You said, "Nah, that ain't me."
Nah. How do you like the songs that I've been sending you? Have you been listening to them or no?
There's which one? I'll have to see. Let's see.
Literally, I'm just like, I'll just be watching TV in my house or being with the baby, and I'm like, oh, this song, Matthew might be feeling this kind of mood right now.
Oh, I didn't listen to the Bad Bunny ones.
No?
No.
Why not? Trust me, I know.
I see the name and I'm just like, should I click? But I listened to Gone by The Weeknd, and then I was actually with my friends. And I was like, oh, my homie sent me a song. We gotta play it. So we played it in the car, and I was
I
like,
turned that shit off.
nah, they're fans. They're fans of The Weeknd, so they were like, yeah, this is a good song.
It's a good song, but it just depends on how you like it.
Yeah,
It just,
I'd have to listen to it by myself though,
oh, for
because
sure.
I remember feeling it. I was like, it's alright.
That Gone is a song that you just listen to while you're by yourself. You have to just be in the dark, just like, because it explains like how he's trying to get this girl, or when she comes over, he's like, you better. It's not you better, but he says, are you gonna do all that stuff you were talking about in text? Like, you can be that freak or not? And then that was the first part, and then it slows down like in Joji, the Give Me Love, and then it just slows down to like him. And if you think about it, like he was, like during the song while he's doing that, like he's creating the story, and how he's getting like all zoned out with the pills or the lean or smoking. Like then the song starts to get woozy, and he starts to like get woozy. So it's like
Damn.
when you start listening to it, that's where it like more than once, and you start to have your own imagination. It starts to come together, and you're like, oh, okay.
Bro, that'd be a trip.
What?
Like how you said, like he starts taking the pills and then.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
a
Like
good thought. That's a good.
that's what happens, and that's why I never really
I want to play it. I'm trying.
play it right now. Fuck it, go ahead.
I don't know how to do this.
Here, go on YouTube then.
Oh, that's right.
Boy, you slow.
Yeah. Hey, grab that cord though. This shit's gonna die.
We can't. You're gonna have to connect it to.
I can connect it here. Oh.
Yeah, but this the wall.
There's another. Yeah, go get that. I'm gonna look up this. The black one. It's like a black extension cord. There you go. There's a music video. Should I just play the regular one?
Yeah, just have her. Or, yeah, there's like a girl with her teeth.
There's an ad.
Or High for This. Have you heard High for This?
No. By him?
Yeah. What? Bro, I've been sending you all this music.
Hang on. I don't think.
Just play it on the speaker so you can hear it in the background.
No. We can't. We wouldn't be able to like post it. It'd get taken down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was like, fuck, maybe.
Yeah, we'd get flagged. But if I play it here, then like it's not being recorded, but we can hear it.
Okay. It's not going?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'd say pause this and then just play that. And then we can put it back on when we're done. This is going to be dead silence anyways.
No, not if we're talking about it.
Yeah,
What
but
are we gonna talk about?
I'm trying to talk about it, but you have to listen to it first.
Alright, then I might as well just pause it and then play it on the speaker.
You pause it?
No, we're still recording. Just let me get to it.
I I've been gone. I've been
I
gone.
home. Oh.
And then just the beat slows down. Like you can just hear the drums.
Alright, I'm gonna go back. Alright, I'm gonna pause this then. Do I click stop or pause?
Like you can press the space bar.
So R. Alright, now we're good.
It's red.
Yeah. You guys missed about a few minutes. We were talking about how the weekend got kind of fat.
No, you thought he was got. He thought he got fat. Whatever. They got you. Those memes got you.
The memes they give me. I thought he was fatter than. I heard he got bigger, but then I saw the meme, and I was like, damn.
He got bigger. I mean, he gained more weight than before, and he got his teeth fixed. Cause he had like these buck teeth in the front. Like he had buck teeth.
Does he sing different now?
I don't know. That's why I
That could
try to
affect
listen.
it. That could affect it, right?
I try to hear that. I'm like, I wonder if, but I can't really because
That's
the
how
music.
he hits that. That's how he hits the high notes, bro. It whistles. It whistles through those teeth.
He didn't have a gap in his tooth. He just had
but
bunny
it
teeth.
It created this shape in his mouth,
Okay,
so
I
it
get you.
whistled.
But yeah, if you look at all his old pictures, he had like his two front. They look like bunnies, like they were larger than the regular ones. Now he has them all straight. It looks weird. People that have straight teeth like that, when they get their teeth done, it just looks like unnatural.
What, Cardi?
As much as they want to think she has her teeth done,
She got her teeth fixed.
She got
I
her
think,
teeth
but
fixed?
her teeth were fucked up. They
Just-
were like gapped, and they were kind of like a little off, like a little slant.
I feel you. Just like Joe Coy, he got his teeth done. Joe Coy, the comedian. What? You don't know who he is?
No. You went.
Yeah, I
and saw
went to
him.
the concert in
you
February.
You told me. Yeah.
That was the last concert I think in Los Angeles before COVID hit, and then everyone's like, hide.
Dude, I was in LA the day LA closed for the first time.
It was a Monday, right?
It was a Monday.
I
We were gonna
remember.
go to the Trippie Red concert, which got canceled, but we were like, fuck it. We got the hotel. We might as well chill.
I remember.
Oh fuck, we got fucked, bro. And then we got this big old text on our phone saying LA County is
Like
quarantined.
state of emergency.
Yeah, and I was like,
I
we
remember.
were scared. We were like, can we go anywhere right now? Like, what do we do? We were confused.
I was at Stater Brothers. I was grabbing food and water because I seen everyone else panicking at Costco. I remember when
Yeah,
it
when
was like
started.
3 weeks before that, or 2 weeks before, when people started getting waters out of nowhere. And we were like, I don't know if I was with you or if I was with Val, and we were just
Did
right
it start
there.
with waters or toilet paper? I think it started with toilet paper.
Toilet paper. It started with toilet paper. A lot of people were getting toilet paper. My bad.
And we were like, what the hell? Toilet paper?
And I would ask everybody, like, do you think it's that big of a deal? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
It's gonna pass. I'm Joe, Goofy, Dan, Matthew from Costco.
It's gonna
They're
pass. And then how long has it been? Like 6 months?
everybody at Costco. I would ask, like, hey, do you think
March.
it's gonna be a big deal?
April.
Don't even worry, but everyone's tripping. Yes, 6.
6 months.
And they said it was gonna be done by August. I think. They said by August it'll be over. It'll pass. The summer will,
who
the
said that,
heat will
Trump?
kill it.
Who
I don't know
says
if it was Trump or it was Fauci. Man, Trump was trying to get us back in Easter. He was like, I'm gonna
Oh,
open up
yeah.
in Easter. I was like,
He
oh
said
hell,
everything
thank
will be
you.
open by Easter. We were like, thanks, bro.
Now he has it.
Now dude.
God damn.
He was talking shit about it.
I doubt there.
He was talking the debate, which was like a few days before he got that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking mad shit about the coronavirus. Like,
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
they're having.
I don't wear a mask. He said, I wear a mask sometimes. I don't wear it like him.
Oh
He
yeah.
pointed at Biden. He said, I don't wear it like him. He wears it when you're 45 feet away from him.
I mean, they're zingers, bro. They're like that shit was funny listening to it.
It was hilarious.
Now
Yes.
today's the VP debate.
Oh yeah.
Biden versus
What
Harris.
time?
I think 5:30.
Oh yeah.
Thank God the Laker game, because I was trying to figure out like,
Yeah.
okay, should I watch the Laker game or the presidential debate?
Mm-hmm.
Was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
It was. I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah, because he got
It was
COVID like on
last-
Thursday at the end.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I remember. And then I was trying to find. I'm like, fuck it, I watched the debate.
Did you watch it live?
No, I had to watch it after.
Hmm.
I watched the end part live because I didn't even watch any of them because I just wanted to go play soccer. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I can't choose, so I'll just go play.
I was driving to Pasadena and I was stuck in traffic, so I was like, cause it was like 5:30, like that's rush hour, bro. So I was like, fuck, oh shit, the debate's on. Put it on my little stand in my car. I didn't want that drive to be over.
Yeah, that freeway, the 10 right there in Pasadena,
The 210.
Azusa. As soon as you pass Azusa, going to like Monrovia,
Mm-hmm.
all that shit is packed.
Mm-hmm. Fucking right, just right off, getting off it from the 215. It's like
Sometimes right
my
there.
car stops.
I usually take the. Oh wait, we're talking. Okay, not the 10. I was talking about the 215.
No, the 210.
Sorry, the 210. Sorry.
Yeah, 215's our freeway.
Yeah. So the 210 is where it gets crazy packed.
Yeah.
I always take the 10 because it usually gets packed and like as soon as you pass
The 10 is
Montclair.
what you take to like Palm Springs, right?
Yeah.
Like you
North
take
and
that
south.
shit,
No, sorry.
East
East
and
and west.
and you go east.
Yeah, you go east to Palm Springs and then west to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
But I take the 10 usually because I always feel more comfortable. I like going through like the middle of Ontario, Pomona,
Mm-hmm.
Claremont, and then go to West Covina over the hill.
Mm-hmm.
The 210 is where that's like always packed.
Yeah.
I don't like it. That's annoying.
See, that's what I don't mind about the high desert.
I think you gotta get closer. Or put the mic at least tilted to your face more.
Tilt it towards my face.
Or scoot that way if you're getting lean.
That?
Yeah,
How's that?
I think so. You just
better?
have to put a little closer.
A little closer.
Well, push it back to you. You could do it. Yeah, right there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a lot better.
Okay. No, that's what I like about the high desert. Like we're close. We're pretty close to like anything. Like we're like 2 hours away from LA. Like 3 hours away.
2?
Like an hour and a half? What are you gonna say to LA? How far are we from
An
LA?
hour?
We're
An hour and 20?
He's giving you guys fake news.
Bro, you said 2 hours. That's like going
like-
to...
It's like
3 hours is going to fucking Vegas.
where are we go? When are we gonna be able to go to the beach? Dude, have you been to Fat Sal's?
Fat Sal's?
Fat Sal's?
Is that up here?
No, it's in LA.
What part of LA?
Holy, I don't even know. But it's
You like the nice part? Where all the white people are at?
no. Hey, so I'm just gonna click Los Angeles. Directions: hour 20.
That's what I just said.
What did you say?
I said an hour and 20. Go back on it.
I said an hour and a half.
Bro, okay, well, I was
I said,
exactly...
what, an hour and a half.
You did say an hour and a half, but I said exactly. I was like, okay, an hour 10, hour 20. Right now, because everyone's kind of getting off. But
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
go like around in like 10, 11 o'clock,
go
you'll
in
be
the-
there in an hour.
Yeah, if you're going when everyone's working, bro.
That's-
Let's get Fat Sal's.
I'm down. I just, whenever we go, we got to go before fucking it
Go
gets
right now.
too cold. Right
Go
now?
right now.
Nah, I got to go to the pumpkin patch today. If my sister doesn't work tomorrow and she can watch the baby, I'm down.
To go,
Mm?
but I work. Wait, like when I get off?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I work. Damn.
My bad. I thought I had all this freedom and everyone had. Sheesh.
All right, no, I'm off Tuesday, Wednesdays, so
Tuesday, okay, for sure. I just,
we can go next week. I'll take you there. I'll treat you.
you're like, I'll pay for you, broke ass motherfucker.
I said, bro.
That's the only way you'll go.
I said, bro, you're hungry? You're like, man, I'm broke as hell. Hey, that's not what I asked.
It was always weird, like when you get asked, like, "Hey, are you hungry?" Like, fuck,
Oh,
is
you
he gonna
don't have-
offer, or
yeah.
am I paying?
No, no.
Because fuck, I can't afford it, or should I? I don't want to expect like, oh, he's gonna pay for me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's
then you
rude.
order this, and then he's like, and then he pays, and then you're next in line. You're just like, fuck.
You know, you make your order with them. Like, all right, I want to get the triple double with the combo, and then your homies, hey, can you split it, please? We got 2 people in the car.
We
You're
got
like,
2 orders.
Fuck, can you change my order?
He's like, hey, we got 2 orders.
I'll just get the fries.
Hey, those are separate orders.
There it goes, separate. I don't know why
They're
I said
separate
2.
orders.
Fuck, But my other homie Josh, he, when I was friends with him, he would always explain to me, like, if I invite you out, that means I'm gonna pay for you. So whoever invites whoever out, they're expected, or they're supposed to pay. So I was like, fuck, like, how do you live like that? But I'm like, all right. So I would just not eat until he'd be like, are you hungry? Like, ha, ah, ha, ha.
Yeah.
I am now.
Are you paying your sister, or she just does it?
No, she just does it because it's like a day.
Yeah, yeah.
She pays me though, because I gotta watch her niece for like a whole week.
Watch her niece.
My bad, my niece, her daughter. But I told her that she doesn't even have to pay me. Like, I felt uncomfortable because she was the one that offered, like, I'll pay you. no, you don't have to worry about. I'm like, look, like you don't have to pay me. It's family. I'd rather watch her for free than have to charge you. No, I'll pay you this and that. I'm like, no, like I feel uncomfortable talking about money right now for watching my niece. And then because I see it like, fuck, if I need you to watch her one day, like I'm not trying to pay.
Yeah.
Well, not that she'll throw it in my face.
But I know. You get that guilt, like that little like, ah, shit, like she paid me, like.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, fuck, I'd rather not have that on my conscience. I always like it. I've always been the fair type where, no, like that's my family. I rather, unless she's living with me, then fuck, like yeah, keep the electricity on. You'll be paying. But yeah, that's the only reason. Right now she's just watching it because she doesn't mind it because she has her daughter, so it's a lot easier when you're watching both of them. Surprisingly,
because they stay together.
They stay together and they keep each other fucking distracted. If you have
if you
have them separate,
then
it's
they're like wandering and walking around the house.
Well, her daughter, my niece, is easy because she likes to be on her iPad. So I'm like, cool. I don't want Robin to be on her iPad. She doesn't have one, but we wouldn't want when Tamara and I agree. Like, no, we don't.
Hell yeah.
Want to distract her like that. But it's easy when she comes over here, like when she has an attitude or a fit, like I take the iPad away or whenever I'm like, fuck, man, here, take it. And then they'll both be on it, like playing or whatever. But it's a lot easier for both of them. And if you have the cage, because I have the cage, like the baby cages to block off the living room. So it's all right there. I don't have to, I can literally fall asleep on the couch or anywhere. And I know that it's baby proof, that they can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's where it's like, it's a lot easier at my house than, and I don't mind watching it for free. But yeah, I went off on it. Off topic.
But anyways.
Anyways, I had
back to what we were talking about. So she'll be able to watch her and we can go to Fat's house.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know. I was like, that's why I said we went off high topic.
That's why we were talking about.
To be honest, my problem, I don't even think it's a problem, but it's good for podcasts. Like, I think out loud. I don't think.
That's what happens. Honestly, you just start thinking out loud. You know?
Yeah, because I feel like if I didn't, then I would be a lot quieter. Like,
Yeah, no. That's what you do. You think out loud.
But I think out loud a lot, and I always I dig myself in deeper holes, especially when I'm arguing.
You can't do it in real life. This isn't real life, bro. This is.
Oh, I mean, well, it is real life because you and I are talking. Yeah. Like we're homies. That's why we could talk and think out loud. But if we're talking to our women, it's like, fuck. What'd you say? Like, my bad. Take it back.
Think at work.
At work too. Sometimes you gotta
like.
You gotta be politically correct.
Phone. I'm selling a cell phone, and a fucking old lady's talking shit or something, and I'm thinking out loud, "Bitch, you dumb as fuck."
Or because in your case, you have that gay, you have your gay coworker. You can't think out loud like, man, this nigga was gay as fuck with me. You're like, huh? You're like, man, this fool is gay as fuck.
He's a little too open, bro.
Oh, I know.
He's cool. Don't get me wrong, he's cool, but they say some crazy shit.
I feel like they do it on purpose to get like reactions.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like everyone will do that now and again. I do that all the fucking time. Post some dumb shit on Instagram. Why do you think you post shit on Instagram or Twitter? Get a reaction.
Yeah, but it's different when.
You know.
I guess it's the type
different. of. It's like a lesser version of it when you post.
Yeah, what was I say? The intention. Mm-hmm. It's different intentions. Your intention is, see, the difference between us and when we post stuff, it's because we like to make other people laugh. Mm-hmm. It's not to talk shit, or it's not to throw shit at anyone else, or to feel like try to make a political statement. It's like we do whatever we do or post it just to make people laugh. Like it's the same thing as what they're doing, but they're doing it to make other people feel either awkward or to throw it out there like, I'm down for that. Mm-hmm. So I really, I never really thought about it, but I know I have a gay friend and he's like that too. Why are gay people sounded like?
That high pitched. It's a testosterone thing, isn't it?
I don't know.
Like, people that are gay have low testosterone, so it doesn't make their voice deeper, right?
I don't know. I don't think
they do that on purpose.
I think it's because on purpose. They can't do
it on purpose all the fucking time. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that many people I don't think so. It's just their natural voice.
No, bro. Well, I don't know because you have kids.
Would you be able to fake a gay voice?
Yeah, I used to. I was telling you about
no,
the
no,
makeup
I
stories.
mean, like all the fucking time.
All the time I could. I could do it. But that's where, okay.
You
See,
can't
like-
now. You can't because he's straight. Because you're straight. So that's just race or sexist if you try to do a gay voice in public.
No.
They get offended, bro.
Who? The gays?
Oh, the gay.
The gays get offended?
They will. It's the same thing as if like a white guy
GLM?
does like a black voice or an imitation, like interpretation of a black voice.
But see, this is where
Or
everyone...
like a Mexican like accent, like a Spanish accent. That people would take offense. Some people won't, but some will.
But
It's
see,
the same thing.
But it's not the same across the board because black people and everybody makes fun of white people voice, but white people don't get offended.
We can't. That's because we can't.
You can.
No.
You could. Why?
I'm a white guy, and I'm telling you, we can't. We can't because we started everything. You know. We deserve all the backlash we get. You know. So we can't say anything. We can't say.
Bro,
That's why you rarely hear white people complaining about racism against white people. We can't complain, bro.
I know, but for like, is there a point where it stops like having to, you as a white person, always having to apologize about your past, not even within your family, just
Dude.
as a race.
I was thinking about that.
And it's like, fuck, like, how many times do you have to bring it up to me where it just gets annoying?
Where
So that's
that-
what you were saying right now, like, oh, we can't because
Yeah,
of
yeah.
all the past. Like, but there has to be a point where it stops, where it's like, okay, like it's on even field right now.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's
I don't know.
I
I don't
don't-
know how much time has to go by. You know?
fuck. By the time it gets, we'll be all genderless, like you were talking about. Now you have
Genderless.
to waste our time going to the restroom or eating.
Damn. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was talking to Goofy about it.
You have to put it closer.
I was talking to
Or
Goofy.
just put it closer to you.
I'm fine. Like
Oh.
okay. But then it turns it.
Well, just fix it on there. Like, go like
How's
this.
that? How's
just
that?
open it on the side right here.
Yeah.
You know how to do it, blood.
Yeah.
You say you're talking
Yeah.
to Goofy about it?
Yeah.
If we have Goofy on here, he's gonna fucking blow the mics out. He's gonna be so fucking
We'll
like,
be
bro,
back
can
up,
you
bro.
whisper? And it'll be a normal voice.
We'll be back up, bro.
For
He doesn't-
it's
he-
fucking loud.
He doesn't realize it.
Oh, he doesn't, because that's how they talk. I would assume that's how, not they as in, but like,
we're gonna
It's
cut
from-
today short.
from where is he? From Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago. Yeah.
So it's like maybe in his part of town, like that's how they all talk. It's so different because you look. I would assume that, but
Or
then you
he-
look at his
or-
fucking brothers; they're all quiet.
Maybe he has a hearing thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because that can be an if you have like less hearing, you talk louder because you don't hear yourself.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe he has Asperger's.
No, he doesn't. No, Alan does. You know Alan?
Alan?
He works in the pharmacy. Asian guy.
Oh, he does?
I think he does.
Shit,
He
I know
he kind of like just says random. You know?
he just walks around. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know who he is, but
And have you ever talked to him?
I try to, but he's just like,
I mean, like we were ordering him some phones, like 4 or 5, and he kept like repeating himself about certain little things. Like he'd be like, "Oh, like I need the fastest phones. Like I need the fastest phones. Like I need the fastest phones." And we were like, "Okay, we got it." Like you know,
yeah.
I don't know, but like Naomi's the one that fucking pointed out to me. She's like, "Do you notice he does this?" And I was like, "Oh shit." She's like, "Yeah, I think he has Asperger's." I was like, "Oh, I didn't even notice until I started talking to him after that."
That's crazy.
But yeah, maybe Goofy has a hearing thing.
Well, what were you saying with
Because he has
Goofy?
really bad vision.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
He's got
he
goofy
doesn't-
vision.
No, we were talking about like
How white superior?
how white people can't really get offended at white people jokes. And then he was like, "Yeah, you can't. Like, you guys can't."
Oh, God.
And I was like, "Yeah, I know." So don't worry. Fuck.
He doesn't even count as black. He's red bone.
Redbone.
I don't know what he is, man. He does not count as black.
Yeah.
He doesn't act like it.
He brought up some I don't know, apparently it's like a food that black people eat at a barbecue. And I was like, the fuck is that?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. But it was like, he asked Shy, who's black, at my kiosk. He's like, you know what this is? And she was like, ew. And I was like, what is it? And she was like, it's like goat intestines or some shit.
What the hell?
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, some people like it and they eat it at black barbecues.
I can't get mad because that's the same thing with Spanish
Menudo.
people. I didn't know menudo was one of the top 100 disgusting foods in the world.
It's disgusting.
Until I went to the...
And people eat that shit up.
I eat it.
Do you eat it now?
I eat it. Well,
Do you eat it now?
Okay, it's been a while because since COVID, like, I haven't really had parties to go to. But before I went there, like, there was a museum in Los Angeles that showed how, like, all the disgusting foods they used to eat hamsters in other places. They still eat hamsters in other places.
Yeah, they eat guinea pig in
Yeah, there it goes, guinea pigs. There's all the crazy shit. And then I'm seeing Mexico. I'm like, oh, don't do me like that. And then it was menudo. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I've always known, but it was always normal to me. Cow tongue, I just swallow it. I never liked the squishiness. I just always swallowed it. But that's what you make
like
at
texture of it.
Yeah, but that's what my grandma makes at my dad's house.
It's like a soup, isn't it? Like a soup.
Yeah, it's like a soup. I don't know what the fucking liquid is, but it's good. You put lemon and fucking lettuce.
I knew that. I learned that at a very young age about what's in menudo.
I didn't know.
And then I was like, ever since I've always had Mexican friends, and they're like, oh yeah, my mom made menudo. I'm like,
There's menudo and then there's pozole. Pozole is better too because it's just chicken with like those little popcorn things.
I've had ceviche.
That's more seafood.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good though, but you have to use that fake crab meat.
I it was shrimp.
Yeah,
It was alright.
that's pretty good.
But like, if I saw chunks of fish in my food, fuck that. I'm not eating it.
I wouldn't eat Japanese food like that.
I've seen ceviche cooked with like chunks of fucking fish. You know what I'm talking about?
Like shrimp fish or
no, like fish.
Fish?
Yeah.
No, I haven't tried that.
It looks disgusting. I would not touch that shit.
I would try it because I know it tastes bomb. But that's just me because I'm so used to.
I don't really eat raw fish.
You
eat fish? You eat sushi?
I like sushi. I like the raw stuff too.
I don't like sushi.
I like when I go out there. I'm like,
and I didn't even have like real sushi. I had the California roll. That shit was.
oh my god, that's the most expensive one on there. It's always the
Really?
most expensive, I think. I
Really?
usually get the
It's
tiger
basic,
or
though.
the volcano. They have Mexican sushi. Last time I went, it was in Rancho. You know the best sushi spot? It's in Rancho right there. It's one spot. That's what it's called.
Sushi? Yeah.
Right there in front of the Target. Off Haven.
Yeah.
Haven and Foothill.
Yeah.
That's the best one because it's so cheap, but it's good. And it's like $20 all you can eat.
Dang.
And they have another place right across the street from Ontario Mills, next to the Sonics.
Uh-huh.
It's a rotating table. It like
Oh.
the cooks, they put it on the table.
And then they like rotate it
It
to you?
all rotates. No. It just rotates and you just pick it up. And
What
then,
you
like
want?
usually they have a price on whatever, like the
Oh.
randomest stuff. And you just pick it up and then you just have your own plate and then you keep like the tray and then they charge you whatever tray. That one's fun.
Is sushi filling?
Hmm?
Is it filling?
No.
Like you don't get full off sushi?
You do get full to an extent, but it's like a different full. It's kind of like
Is it lighter?
it's like your full. Yeah, I guess so.
It's not so heavy. That's
Yeah.
how I felt about pho.
Pho?
Yeah.
Pho's good.
Pho's good.
I love pho.
But like I eat a fucking giant fucking bowl of pho and I don't feel full at all. I feel like I'm not hungry, but I'm not like heavy.
Yeah, those
It's a-
Vietnamese,
yeah.
they know how to do it.
So the noodles, it's like the rice noodles, right?
Yeah. Or I don't know.
What are they? They're like because they're
it's
clear.
just regular
I think
noodles,
it's
I
like
guess.
rice noodles. I think that's what they're called.
I don't know the term for those ones.
We'd have to look it up.
Fucking, but pho's good. You drink that after either that or menudo for after a hangover. That'll cure you
Not
up.
menudo.
Or
Pho.
pozole. Just drink that after a hangover. You're good.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Just whatever.
Do you like ramen?
Ramen?
Like real ramen? Ramen?
I don't know.
Like you go to. I've got some in LA.
Like with the egg on it.
Yeah.
I
Fucking good.
I want to. I've always wanted to, but
I
always.
don't even really like hot stuff, but like they put this hot sauce in it.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Yeah, it makes it taste. It's always like
Yeah,
a
it adds
different
little
taste.
kick.
You still have the hot sauce?
Of course, I have both of them. I have his new one too.
Yeah, but he made a new one.
He made a new one. It's raspberry.
Raspberry.
It's like it's like a smoky raspberry. It's very sweet, but then like a little bit of spice at the end. You want to try it?
Yeah, I'm
just
down.
put some on your finger real quick.
Yeah.
I got it right here.
Did you tell him about the one time when we ate it with the pizza?
I told him.
What was he saying?
Yeah,
What did he say?
I told him all my friends were hyping it up.
What was he
And then
saying?
he was like, really? Like, he was all, like, happy, bro. I was like, bro, hey, flex, bro, because you make that shit good.
Did he explain to you, like, the process to make these?
No. He didn't. He explains to me that it's kind of it's a process. Like, it's hard. You know?
This one was $6?
That one costs a little more because it's a different recipe.
Shit just looks like blood.
It's good. It's not as spicy as the other one, but it has a different. Like I picture it going on some like
It tastes like regular
tri-tip.
barbecue, like a spicy barbecue. I can taste the barbecue.
You taste some
in there.
sweetness though, right? Like the raspberry.
Oh yeah.
You taste the raspberry a little bit. I want to try.
I think I would have to have it like with something.
He needs to get on it. He needs to like go official with it.
I'm already
You know?
sweating, bro.
Bottle it. Is it hot?
I don't know.
The
It
spice
just,
comes in, huh?
it just opens my pores for some reason. I felt it literally in my cheekbones and my nose.
I would love to see him get committed to it.
Yeah, he could. It's just
Like he's like, I'm a one man operation, so it's like a lot. Like I work full time. Yeah, I understand.
fuck it, quit.
Ooh, that's a risk. He has a good job. They make good money over there in majors.
Yeah, but if it's big enough, it's like fuck it, why not?
It could be.
Or I mean, you don't have to quit. You just do part time. They
Or-
don't do part time for majors.
Yeah, because Michelle's on part time. She barely works.
Okay.
You know, she works like 2 days a week. He
'Cause-
could do that, but he has a mortgage, you know, and his wife's job isn't as stable, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of. I think it would be a lot harder than it sounds like making a business off
Oh yeah,
that.
we can get we can get so official with this if you want.
Well, yeah.
I'm so down, man.
Well, I don't want to sell out. I
What do
don't
you
want
mean
to sell
sell
out like the first. I would
What do you
expect.
mean sell out? Sell out to who? Who's gonna buy us?
Trust me.
Spotify.
Heck no.
No, I want to do visual. I want to put the thing.
Well, yeah, that we're
That's-
talking about.
we're
I
gonna
thought you
have-
meant the
No.
other, like selling out, like when. I don't want it to be. The reason why podcasts are good is because it's not curated. It's like
Yeah.
it's off a whim, and it sounds what we would like for it to sound natural, and we would want it to just be like always off the top, but it's never produced where it's always okay. Like a show, like a TV show,
No.
where it's like, okay, that was good, but we're gonna have to say the same exact thing but have a little bit of emotion to it. All right, action.
No. That's script. That's like scripted.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't ever want that.
No, I don't think we'd ever get to that.
Nor would I ever want
I don't think so.
anybody telling us, okay, well, we can say or we can't say, or we can or can't
I
say.
think we can post whatever we want.
We can. It's
right,
just
yeah,
there's
right
some
now. But
people-
if yeah, but we don't have to even think about that. We don't worry about that.
yeah, but there's some sponsors if we ever do, but
If.
it's like there's some sponsors that are just gonna you can't say this because that's the demographic, that's our money base and this and that. Like, fuck out of here. We would be working with you then.
Yeah.
We
No,
we
I
have
mean, like, I want to do. I just want to do it. See how it goes.
yeah, like not to expect the most,
It's fun.
but still have.
It's. Before we started, like I thought, like oh, like that'd be fun, but like when we do it, I'm like, fuck, this is fun. It's chill.
I always knew. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
brag. I always knew like it would be dope. It just
Yeah.
we just had to take the time. We were always just so like, all right, one day we'll do it.
And it's good now because I have a set schedule.
Me too.
But we need to. We just need to get a little more organized, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's not a problem. That's what comes with the experience of
Yeah, yeah.
learning how to do any of this.
Couple conversations, man.
No, aside from the conversations, like how to once we have the ammo, where are we gonna put it up to? Where are we gonna post it? And then that's when, like, I was learning about the URL and the RSS feed, and like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? You need any of it? It's so different because on YouTube, you just post it on YouTube. That's it. You don't need to put anything else on the side. You just have the video or the audio and just post it. It's a lot different.
Yeah. You hear someone crying in the back.
I know. I was like, was that recorded? That's crazy.
It was definitely recorded because we heard it.
I guess the earphones are pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. I'm telling you, that's why like when we were recording last time, does it sound different?
You're raising it and hiring it?
No,
The volume?
the recording level.
Oh, I don't know.
That was low.
That was low.
The recording level was low. How do our voices sound now?
It sounds fine.
higher, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How does it sound now?
No, yeah, that's low. I can't hear
See,
you.
that's what I'm saying. It was kind of low. This sounds better.
Yeah. Fuck, imagine having to, like, all right, skip it to, what is that, 40 minutes?
46?
I almost. So, like, 40, like, all right, skip to the 46 minutes. Sounds a lot better.
Like, just scroll ahead. But now I know. Now I know.
I gotta bring my laptop, too.
Yeah.
I always keep forgetting.
We can have a couple laptops up here, bro.
Yeah, we just I search up whatever. I'm like, oh, yeah, this says this and that. Just like whatever
Mm-hmm.
we talk about.
And you could we can link it up to the HDMI and maybe have a screen.
Damn.
We can do that.
I have a TV, but my sister's using it.
I have a little TV. A little
monitor?
I have a little monitor, yeah.
Put it right there.
Right here? Like right up here?
Just mirrored from the HDMI cables.
Well, I mean, we could put it there. Because if we're recording from this way, so we're not like recording a screen, we can look at a screen without the camera seeing the screen.
And then we have the video. We just post that
Video.
That
on
video,
if
like,
you went
alongside
up.
the.
You can-
Okay.
and you
I know how to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not hard. The video editing, like, that's a lot easier than, I think, audio. Well, maybe just because I don't know audio,
Mm-hmm.
and people who probably know both, they'll be like, audio is a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because video takes patience. You have to be exactly like where you want to cut it, where you want to put the slow part or the special effect at. But yeah, have you heard that one song that I sent you though? Which one?
Was it by the weekend?
No. It was the rock song, the Institutionalized.
Yeah. Was it by?
The Suicidal Tendencies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's an old song.
You like that one?
Yeah. My dad showed me that song when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta hear their other their first album. That
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
pretty good.
That's a classic. That song.
Subliminal. That one's pretty good too.
I'd have to listen to it. I want to listen to more music.
I guess you just have to take the time.
Yeah.
Not take the time, but you just have to know where to look. And then you have to experiment by just being patient. Like, okay, I'll listen to it. Just to listen to it.
Bro, low key, we have like a wait list to be on here.
Why? Who else do you have?
We have a lot. We have a few people.
Like who?
We got Goofy.
Goofy trying to be. Fuck.
Goofy.
We were just talking about his loud
No,
ass.
I'm serious. He said, "I'm down." You know. He's like, "I'm down."
For him, like, I know for sure he knows a lot about programming, computer programming,
That's what I'm
editing.
saying. Yeah.
He could probably help us out with the audio.
He probably could. Does he? How much does he know about MacBooks?
I don't know. I don't think he doesn't like.
No.
He likes Windows because
yeah,
you can
no.
always hack. You can customize Windows a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
he
Goofy?
said him, Matt. wants to be on-
Samsung, but how?
Samsung and Costco.
But how like from you in your eyes, how likely do you think that they would come in on?
Matt's a busy guy. Goofy would need a ride, but he would be on it.
I mean, that's not a problem.
And then
I can pick him up over there.
Matt Subi, he's down. He was like, just let me know when. And then I was like, oh, you're gonna smoke with us? You gonna hit the pen on here? He said, if you provide it, I'll do it. I was like, hey, I'm down.
Oh, you're not telling. We're not a smoking podcast. You're making it seem like that.
No. I just you
You're
know.
like, you gonna smoke with us and drink? Get fucked up? Like, I guess.
He's like, sure. No, I asked. I was like, would you? Like, would you hit the pen? He was like, yeah. And then what's his name?
Who?
Works at Costco.
The one-
Kobe.
Oh, the one I was talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but Eastmood, that's all I know is Snap.
Yeah, I have him on Snap or Instagram.
So that's 4.
It's 4. My friend wants to be on it. Abel. You met Abel?
Which was Abel? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's cool. I
Yeah.
like him. He's funny. He can talk a lot.
Yeah, he can. My brother. I think our voices would sound too similar on the mic though.
No, he talks a lot faster in short sentences.
Yeah, 'cause he's a bitch. No.
He talks fast and short like at the same time. Like he's like, oh yeah, yeah, I told him this. Okay. Right. Oh yeah.
Bet.
Like there's nothing else to that sentence that you're talking about.
We're gonna have Tamron on
Like
here.
what's the second part? If she wants,
Yeah, have Tamron on here.
should be too quiet. Like.
Hey, that's I can see that.
If she wants, I'll ask her. But
It's up to her. It's up to her.
that's then it'll be like, all right, we're just gonna have these hidden in the back. Private. We'll have these on private. No one can hear it. But me and your homie got into it with fucking Drake albums.
Yeah.
You told me that
I'll get on it. I'll get on Drake albums with you guys.
you were telling me that you liked what? If you're reading this, not too late. I
If
remember
You're
that. I
Reading
was
This Too
like,
Late. That's my favorite.
it's okay. Why do you like it? Because of the there's songs that are hypey, like it gets you pumped up.
That's okay. Look, this is why I like it. I like it because those are the only like hypey songs I like by him. I like Sad Drake because you know why? You know why? His like hyped up songs, like his stuff now, like I can't. Me personally, I can't relate.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what he's rapping about? He's rapping about fucking this nice ass car, his big ass house,
Like
these
Millionaire
fucking
Ball.
hoes. Yeah,
Like the Millionaires Club.
yeah,
Only those people can relate to it.
yeah. And then like some people like it because they're like, oh, that's a cool lifestyle. How I see it, I'm just like, okay, guy, we get it.
Yeah.
You're rich, but like I like his sad shit because he's human. Like he's talking about, damn, she broke my heart, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like since you picked up, I know he's not around. You know?
Wow. So I mean,
you know what I'm talking about. It
I'm-
makes it like it makes him like human. Like oh, he has
It's
emotions.
more
like,
relatable.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, fuck, I know how he feels.
I get
And
you.
he knows
'Cause
how I felt. You know?
I get you because that album is like energy. It's more just like him, kind of like how he's
like,
got enemies
I'm cool.
and
I'm cool. Like I'm like, yeah. He's not like I'm rich as fuck, yo. You know? He's like I'm the best in the game. Like that's how he's talking. He's more like damn, I'm cool. Like I'm a badass. Like I'm in the rap game. I'm on top.
yeah.
He's not talking about because I'm on top. I'm rich and I have all these things.
Mhm.
There's different ways to flex, and I like how he flexes and then obviously Jungle.
Oh yeah, Jungle's my favorite.
That's one of my favorite songs by him. It's Jungle. My 3 favorite songs: Jungle,
Uh-huh.
Fire and Desire, and obviously Marvin's Room.
Oh, I was about to say Fire and Desire. That's on Views.
Yeah,
But all right, I know what
that's
you're
a
talking
good.
about.
A dedication.
Question is, what is that the one?
No, that's
No,
No, that's Views.
No,
That's
no,
Views.
No, no, no,
no.
no. Oh.
That's Views, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's the title, but
No, that's.
which one is Fire in His Eyes? Are like, I dedicate, I dedicate. You throw dirt in my own name. Only gets worse when you know things.
You don't see the perks of this whole thing.
But you get
Real
real
on a pill, and I
like it.
See, like, damn, you throwing dirt on my own name, bro. Bitches do that shit.
But I get it though. I get.
You get my logic? My logic, personally.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying everyone should feel like that. I'm just saying how, like, that's why I don't really listen to, like, what was the latest one he came out with?
Like Laugh Now,
Slide.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Bitches calling my phone like I'm
Yeah.
Rockstar. No, it's catchy, but I'm like,
What's the one?
Laugh Now, Cry Later.
What's the one where he's at the Nike facility? Is that Rockstar?
That's Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Okay. Yeah.
The Rockstar one is the video is with Justin Bieber. He's voicing it, like voice covering it.
Oh, and that one, and then I didn't like Tootsie Slide.
Lip singing it. No.
It was. I feel like he sold out, bro.
It's because he had. The reason why I like that is because he didn't come out with anything before that. Like after Scorpion, it was like a while.
Oh wow.
He was coming out with little singles like War, but then he put all that into like was it the demo tapes or lost tapes?
I didn't listen to Drake. Like listen to his music until he was beefing with Meek Mill. Because that shit was big when it was happening.
Yeah.
Do you remember how everyone was fucking talking about him and Meek Mill?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, like I know who Drake is, but I've never really listened to his music. So I listened to like a lot of his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's Drake. And then I was like, who the fuck is Meek Mill? Like, why is he blowing up? And I realized like he had songs with Meek Mill. Like Rico. That's a good ass song, bro.
Might just give it.
I like the music in that song. It's like the
It's catchy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. It's like that beat in the back. It was weird.
What does Meek Mill say? He says like I interfere with the ball like I play for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Switch it up. I'm like, Eagles? He's from Philly? And he made that Champions album for the Eagles, didn't he?
I think so.
It has like the green confetti, like
yeah, but I don't know if it was.
It was like for the birds, bro.
I mean, it makes sense if you think about it like that, but I didn't know. I never connected the dots.
Go Birds.
But what is it? If you're reading this too late, that was a surprise album that came out. I think before Valentine's Day or right after Valentine's Day.
6 Man.
Or the day after. 6 God.
They made 6 Man too.
Oh yeah, 6.
6 Man like Lou Will.
Hey, that end part is like, what is it? How does it go at the end? He's all, if you're at the club.
I'd have to hear it again.
Fuck, he says. How does that song go?
It's like, hit that shit like, woo woo. You know, I don't know how.
That's the only part you know.
I'd have to play it for you. But I remember getting hyped to that shit.
He said that when I'm at the club, don't worry, my homies got me.
Nah, we'd have to listen to that.
I'm gonna look for it. But my favorite, is Jungle. If you think Jungle is good, listen to on YouTube. Go to slow reverbed Jungle.
You sent me that.
You didn't like it?
Yeah. The slow reverb. You've sent me a few of them.
I don't know if I send you
Jungle.
Yeah. But if you listen to Jungle, hey, that shit. If you like Jungle, it's cool because it's slow and it gets you into it.
Yeah.
That just takes it like up a notch because it's a lot slower, and then the sound is just like it hits like, and the like it slows down even the voice, so the voice is even like says you my everything, I love you through everything, and then it's a good song and you just hearing it slow and it just sound like Mac Miller. Oh, I thought that was a song playing right now, but it was a car driving. Like Mac Miller's Self Care, that slow reverb song is dope. I hear that one over and over again.
Oblivion, yeah.
Let me see.
Oblivion, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that one now. I'm like, Lou, I'm in again. Cause not your friend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what? It's like, if you don't worry about where happened to who I saw or don't worry, baby, my homies, they got me. That's the part I was like, ooh.
I remember when I was in my apartment, we made a booth in the closet because the master bedroom had like a walk-in closet, so we turned it into a booth.
Wow.
And my friend sang a cover to Marvin's Room.
Bro, I made a music video to Marvin's Room.
I know, I saw. What was the other one you made? It was J. Cole's.
Don't worry about it.
J. Cole's. Sorry, what's the song called, bro?
We did J. Cole's Workout. We did Marvin's Room.
That was a good one. You said, who's that girl in the video? Your homie's cousin?
Yeah.
Bro, you had her like, you had like one arm on the wall. She's like looking at you like you're bad, bro. And then you're just like rapping to the fucking camera.
That's what I knew. That's when I knew, bro. I'm telling you, before you and I met, like on my snaps, because I don't post anything anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know why I just stopped. I would post like a lot of funny shit and just me acting out, like not acting, but just making the stupidest shit. And I'm like you know the one you like with the Bryson Tiller when he's driving, when the girls, like all that stuff. I would make a lot of stuff that shit was funny, and then, but before that, that's when I. What is it? What part is it? Is lately you been feeling the vibe. Gotta be sick of this guy. No skirt. Ah, fuck! I forgot the lyric. Pull up skirt, get in the ride. Left hand is steering, the other is gripping your thigh. Light up a spliff and get high. Shawty, you don't know what you done missing. Looking at you must be different. Play this song. Fuck.
It was something. It was like.
And then the face, because I knew, I'm like, the face just.
Are we gonna be able to post that video? Can we post? If we come
That's
out,
what we should do.
You should post your video on there too,
That
bro.
shit was funny. I remember when
Cause they have to see that. Bro.
I first came out with it, I was like, whatever. But they're more like
the other one too, bro.
Which one?
Man, life's the best. Nothing.
Oh.
What did he say? Nothing could ruin it for me.
But that one's on YouTube. I posted that one on YouTube.
Depression. Who are you? The way you fucking whip your hand back and close the door. That's what got me, bro.
I'm telling you, those little things that you think that they're on accident, but I know I did that on purpose.
They're funny, bro.
No, not that, but like
the little
actions.
subtle, yeah.
Yeah, those little things I knew,
yeah.
I knew. Okay, what's gonna look
Like, this
in my head? I like this looks a lot better than just leaving the door open. Like I was already thinking all that little shit. Some people, there's a lot of people that look at it and they're like, "Fuck, man, you're fucking hilarious. You gotta make a YouTube video." But I'm like, where was your comments? Usually I wait for the comments. Like, okay, who's going to write to me that they're like the laughing faces? And I'm like, I'll get some here and there. But all the people that really find it funny, they always tell me in person. I'm like, why didn't you comment on it? They're like, that shit was just funny. I was showing my whole family and my girlfriend or whoever. I'm like, I need that approval, man.
I need my percentage, bro.
For real. But that's when, back to what we were saying, like, I started when the J. Cole music video, like, once I knew I can act that out, even though it was cringy, but it's like at the time we were just like fucking like let's have fun with it. Let's see how far we can go with it. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Like do the whole song and have like different scenes playing basketball. These fuckers aren't even playing basketball in the back. They're just like there's a little kid that got packed by this grown ass man. I'm like, oh fuck. It's just cringy the whole video. Fuck, man. But Marvin's Room was my favorite because I remember.
You were drinking the fucking vodka, bro?
It was water.
Of course it was water.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I was like, fuck, we were 16. I'm like, I can't be drinking this. My mom's going to see. They're all like, is that real? Like, no.
And then who was your friend making it with you? Your cousin? Who was making the video with you? Who was the other guy?
The one that was in the video, his name was Victor. That was my homie.
Oh, because he's sitting on the table next to you, bro, with the fucking shot glass.
He's feeling it too. But at that time, that's when Drake... That's when Take Care album was kind of out, so that's why I was like, "Fuck that!" Like that album hit me. At that time when I was younger, everything that you hear on the radio, Apple Music wasn't out. Everything was in our iPod.
Yeah. iPod
or Zune in our Zune.
What?
You didn't have a Zune?
No.
I always wanted one. I never had one.
What's a Zune?
It's like that Microsoft it's like a Microsoft iPod that Bill Gates made at that time.
Really?
You were able to have like movies on there. This was before Apple
came out with the iPod,
yeah, because they had the iPod Nano that was able to watch movies, but no one knew how to fucking put movies on those things.
Yeah,
we were like, how the fuck?
I had a couple music videos on my Nano.
Yeah,
and then I got the Nano with the camera.
Yeah, I had that.
Remember the Nano with the camera?
Bro, I had that shit, and I was filming Jackass 3D with the fucking Nano. I was like, and I took it back. I took it back to my friends at school. I was like, you guys want to watch the movie?
The whole fucking movie,
bro. The whole movie, and it was shitty because it's 3D, so it's like you see like
the layer.
Yeah, like the layer. I begged my dad to go take me to Jackass 3. But he didn't want to take me. And then he was disappointed when he was watching it. Like, oh, this is what you wanted. This is what my son. This is how I raised him.
You said, "Damn."
I was
He
desperate.
said, "Damn, I fucked up."
I'm like, "Fuck, I guess the other one would do better." But bro,
Got a
like
few chances.
Jackass 3 was my shit. I loved all their movies. I loved their shows. I even had the Converse with the Jackass logo on the back.
Really?
On the side, yeah.
Jackass is lit.
My favorite was Steve-O and Knoxville. Those fools were, and I used to always do stunts like that too. Not as far as they went, but like
Obviously,
take like
I was
the
like, "You're
bikes
still
off
alive."
of. Shit, they're still alive,
barely. You ever hear Steve-O talk?
but he's always had that voice. It's not.
I know, but like it's even worse. Like
Yeah, because that's what you get old. That just happens with your
and then
voice.
Johnny Knoxville, his body quit on him, bro. He's like he's like, oh, I can't do that kind of stuff anymore. Cause
But they're coming out with the fourth one.
do you think they're gonna do a lot of physical stunts with him though?
Hell yeah. He's like, fuck it.
Did you like Bad Grandpa?
Yeah, I liked it. It was funny
I
because
thought it was funny. I didn't like the whole like stunts. The stunts were funny.
yeah, the
Like,
story
in
was
the movie.
okay.
The story was okay. But like he did little shit like when he pulled the fish out.
The fish out.
Yeah, remember he pulled the fish out of the fucking lake and it had the fucking
The dig.
dick. And he's smacking him in the face and shit. He's like, "Yo, man."
That-
Like little shit like that. Like it's dumb, but it's funny as fuck.
no, my favorite
Like
one.
watching those old people see that
Oh,
happen,
yeah.
they're like, "What the fuck?"
No, my favorite one is when they're at the funeral when
Oh,
the dead body falls. They're like, oh,
and then he like,
he's dancing with it.
yeah,
That shit's funny, man. Like I've always liked, even when they did it, because they started in Jackass, the first one, the old people,
yeah.
and
The
then
fucking balls, bro. Hanging
no,
on
that was
his
the second
fucking-
one. That was the second one, but the first one, fuck, what were they doing in the first one? I think they were just dancing or like in their go karts, but they didn't
fucking
really make a
shit on
bit
the
out of it.
wall.
Yeah, when they're at
That
Denny's.
shit's funny. He like presses the button. It's like
But it looked like if you're there in person, I would have been like, "How the fuck?" It wouldn't make sense to me.
it wouldn't make sense to anyone. So it'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, old people would be like,
Well, if someone fished out a fish with a cock and balls, that shit wouldn't make sense to you either.
or people would think logical, and then young. I feel like old people, they don't really get those little hints, or they probably have Asperger's. The reason why I'm saying Asperger's because I fucking heard it and I seen it on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I was watching it the other day, like the last 2 seasons, and the girl that he was messing with, she had a son that had Asperger's, that he doesn't get those hints, and he was just telling the guy, Larry, he was telling Larry David, like, "Fuck off, old man. Isn't it past your bedtime?" And he was just, and she was like, "Oh, sorry, he's on the spectrum. He has Asperger's." I'm like, fuck.
Bro.
Yeah, he got Asperger's too. Just kidding. But Curb Your Enthusiasm,
I've only seen a couple episodes.
you have to watch all of them. Those shits are good.
From what I've seen, it's hilarious. Why? I remember when it was on. It's not on anymore, is it?
Yeah,
It's still on?
yeah. The last season was this 2019.
Oh shit. Well, anyways, I remember it was like big when I was like younger, and then there was like a debate like, is it even funny?
Well, because everyone's comparing it
It's
to fucking Seinfeld
Oh, why?
because he's the creator of Seinfeld. Him and Seinfeld are the
Oh,
creators
that's
of
right,
Seinfeld.
that's right.
So when he did his own thing, no one knew. Like no one knew if it was gonna be good because no one else was doing
Have you seen?
anything.
Have you watched Seinfeld?
I like Seinfeld. It's funny. It's relatable. It's a lot more relatable than Friends. That's why I like Seinfeld a lot more.
Where does Seinfeld take place in New York?
In New York, I mean, I wouldn't say it's that relatable because I don't know. I don't know. Especially at that time, I didn't know how the East Coast was. But there's a lot of situations and things that happen in the show that
Mhm.
you're like, oh, it's relatable. I guess Friends is too, but I find Friends a little bit. I just can't watch it.
Which one's more popular?
Friends? No, I don't know.
See,
no,
this is where the
Seinfeld
debate.
is a lot popular.
Yeah, fucking, you know how rich Jerry Seinfeld
That's
is?
why. Have you seen his net worth? It's like $1 billion.
It's fucking high. Why is it so high?
Because he owns the show.
So that's how he's rich.
So he owns the show. He did his movies. He's a comedian. Like all that shit adds up.
Yeah.
You own a show and it sells the movies. The movie tickets go up, and then your stand-ups go up. People want to see you.
But like
And then he has a show on Netflix, the comedians and coffee
Cars.
or cars.
getting coffee with comedians,
So
so in
it's
cars or something.
I know it's stupid,
It's
but
all right. Have
you liked
watched
it? I seen the
It's
one
not
with
bad.
Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle.
Oh, it's the one with Barack Obama.
If you watch it, Fuck, there's the one. He's with a girl. I don't know who it is. There's one of the girls he's in with.
Kristen Wiig.
No, it's like some. I think it's a younger girl. If you watch it, like when I watch shows, I look for the edits or like the.
Okay.
Because when you watch it, he was with some one girl, and then she was like way too young. Like he was talking, she was talking about other stuff that he really couldn't relate to, and there would be a lot of cutaways because he'd be like, you can see his face like, and then they'll
Yeah.
cut to a different scene, and they'll immediately talk about something else, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's not. Like you can tell, like
Yeah, yeah.
he's out of touch with that, and I just that's what killed me. I mean, it wouldn't kill the show for a lot of people, but I look for those little things, and that's what I don't know why it just bothers me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, nah, it already
I'd
got
have
me
to,
lost.
I'd have to.
It's too scripted, I guess. As much as they want to say that it's not.
It's. I thought that the whole time that this whole fucking thing is set up. You know,
Mm-hmm. Like when you try to set up,
like an interview.
and pretend like it's like genuine. Okay, there's
Like because it's an interviewing show. It's like a talk show, but in a car.
yeah. When you try to set up an interview, that's what you were saying. You
Because
had
it's like
said
an interview, and no one likes fake interviews.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
Like if you were watching an interview about your favorite artist, and they're acting like someone totally different, like a fucking poster boy or something,
Mhm.
something they're being told to say or told to act like you wouldn't like it. You'd be
Mm.
like, ah, this is weird. But you like those interviews where something fucking real happens. You know, like they give you some real ass like emotional something about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Yeah.
it's real. So you're like, fuck, I like how genuine this is. You know?
Yeah, because I mean, if you like you said with the Barack Obama, like you're just gonna ask him like the basic questions. You're not really gonna get on his ass about anything.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, "This ain't Aaron."
Yeah.
He'll be like, "Fuck all that." I don't know how he
They
has.
said they sat him down the first question. So we got aliens Area 51. Did you really kill Osama bin Laden?
I mean, they even made a movie of Zero Dark 30. I'm like, all right, what's gonna happen?
Have
You
you
watch
seen
the
it?
movie, you're like, all right, it's about to go down, and then an hour, 2 hours go by. Like,
Is it boring?
I mean, because you have to. As much as you would want to think like how realistic is, they're not gonna show you the truth.
Oh
on
yeah.
how, because they can't, because then
They can't.
China and Russia, they're gonna see that all that shit. They're like, okay, this
that's
means
how
that.
That's how they got him.
Exactly. So they're gonna do like the most PG for the government way to show how they tracked that person down.
Mhm.
But it just, I guess I was a little bit younger, so I
When
didn't
did it
really
come
care.
out? What year did that happen? Like 2012?
He took no. I think maybe no. He didn't kill him his last year, did he? 2012.
No, his
11.
last year was 2016.
Oh shit! I forgot. My bad.
Because he won election in 2008.
I don't know if he killed him
I
on his
think-
second term or his first.
It would make sense if he killed him in his first.
I think it
Helped
came
him win
out. I think
re-election.
the movie came out in 2014. Yeah, if you look it up, I'll bet on it. It's 14. Cause it didn't come out in high school,
Yeah.
or at least my high school. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, dude. What you mean?
So I bet on it like I want to say early 2014. If not, then the latest
Zero Dark 30.
13 2000.
2012.
12.
Told you.
You're right. Okay,
I
I'll
was
give that
right.
one too.
So, when was he killed though?
That's what I don't know. Probably like a year before. You could type that in. Cause I remember they did it like after they jumped on that shit. They're like, all right, this is gonna sell. Probably 2011.
Probably 2011. And then
Yeah.
they came out with the movie a year after. They said we gotta get this shit in production real quick. Damn. Can you imagine making a movie in a year? It takes years to make a movie.
Yeah, but if you have kind of like the setup already and the story's already there, all you have to do is just change
Yeah.
what you don't want. So it's not
Yeah.
gonna take that hard.
That's true.
The dialogue and everything's there. All the events are there. You don't have to make it up off the top of your head. You know, it's a good movie I was fucking watching last night. Normally at night, I'm like, okay, I'll play the game until I go to sleep, or
Yeah.
I'll do something. The other day, last night, I was like, Spotlight. Have you heard Spotlight, the movie?
Spotlight.
Have you seen Spotlight?
No, who's in it?
Damn. It's alright. It's Mark. You know, what's that guy that plays Hulk?
Mark
And,
Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo. The guy who plays Beetlejuice and Birdman.
Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Fuck, I don't know. And then that one girl. I don't even know their names. I don't know what the fuck. The girl from What was it? The love. What was it? The love story?
The Marriage Story.
No, not that one. That's on Netflix. I know what you're talking about. The other one, The Notebook. The Notebook. Sorry.
Oh, what's her fucking name?
But you know what I'm talking about. Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. So that one's a trip because I guess in Boston, like you know how we have LA Times here
Yeah.
in LA. Well, they have their own big like newspaper.
Yeah.
They get the new editor, like the new leader that runs it, and then he's Jewish, and he decides to start looking at all these priests and how the molestation of all the kids.
In Catholic Church.
And they have a group in like their newspaper group, like that's called Spotlight, and they're the guys that go undercover and they go after those
To get
stories.
a story.
Well, they have their own stories that they're going after. Like they do their investigations when you have all like the basic people that are just looking up whatever like the basic news and making journals off of that. And they have like this other like SEAL Team 6, like that's kind of like if you picture like that in a newspaper, like that's them, like the Spotlight. That's what it's called, Spotlight. Like that's their group. So they go on his investigations in Boston. It's a trip, and it's all true events. You know what? There's a lot of. You see how newspaper like organizations work because they call people that, like the lawyers, they have to go through, people that got sued, and they have to see if it's legal or I can have it on record, or if I can't have it on record, are the documents sealed? How do you get them unsealed? Like the judge has to approve it, and like if we find out the judges if the judge does approve it, then it's gonna go onto the news that we're suing the church, and the church is always gonna win because everyone favors the church.
Yeah.
So it's you have to watch it though. It was pretty good.
Where'd you watch it on?
It was on Netflix.
Is it on there now?
Yeah, it's on there now. That one was pretty good.
All right. I'll add it to the queue.
The Q?
Do you remember that? Do you remember when Netflix had the queue?
No, I think so.
You'd have a queue.
It's like QUE.
Yeah. It's just like like when you're listening to music, you add it to the queue.
Like a list.
Yeah.
They just thought
And
it was
then
all
plays
fancy.
next. Yeah.
No, I never seen that.
So it basically like saves it for later.
I think
I think it might be called Save It for Later now.
Oh, I think I remember, but now they have it my list.
Yeah, my list. That's different though. My list is like you put your fucking shows on there.
Oh, okay.
You put your shows on there, and then you're like, oh, I was watching this.
I just watched the last episode of The Office.
You just did?
No, I guess so in a way, because I remember I watched it, but I don't really remember it.
What'd you think? They try to make it too sentimental?
No, you don't like The Office?
I
thought you liked The Office.
I love The Office.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I liked it
I've seen it
because
like fucking 12 times, man.
I like the way they did it, because the last season they're like, okay, we're going to show you all the recordings that we had done, like the first season. So now they're pretty much us that are watching themselves. And they're like, oh yeah, they want to film again. I thought we were done filming. And they're like, no, this is for all like the backup footage. So the people pretty much, they know that they're in the show. It's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. So like trying to figure out in your head, like, okay, how does this work?
Yeah. No, it's like, don't you guys are recording again? Yeah, I get it. Like they really like lived without the camera crew for a while.
I don't know. I don't remember, but
they lived without the camera crew, and then they come in. They're like, "Oh, why are you guys recording again?"
Yeah, I remember they asked about that, and that's why I brought that up. But it was okay. I mean, they brought Michael back for, like at the end. I don't know why he left. Why to go do acting?
No. Did you? I know why. They actually wrote him out because they thought it was actually a miscommunication. They like wrote him out in season 7 because that's when he left. And then he was like, oh, like I mentioned, like I wouldn't mind like stepping down, but like I obviously love the role, like I would have stayed. So they fucked up. Someone at who made it? It's not Fox. It's who?
NBC, ABC.
Yeah, they fucked up. Someone there fucked up. Someone did.
But they could have easily
or
fixed
brought him
it.
Back.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted him. That's why I was saying he didn't want to come back, or.
Because do you like the seasons after he's gone?
No, when Will Ferrell was on there, he wasn't even funny. It was like that cringe funny, man. It wasn't like.
Yeah, he wasn't really. Yeah, it wasn't even.
He was like serious, but we're not trying to take you serious. But he wasn't even taking himself serious. It was just weird. He wasn't perfect for that. You had all these cameos, Jim Carrey and that one guy from.
They bringing in those cameos, like they break the fourth wall. They do. Think
Why?
about it. Remember There's an episode. Oh, we're gonna go back. There's an episode where Michael is talking about Night at the Roxbury, the movie.
Uh huh.
You know who's in that movie?
Yeah, Will Ferrell and that one guy. I don't know his
Yeah,
name.
Will Ferrell.
Uh huh.
So Will Ferrell acting in this show, it breaks the fourth wall. Remember when they're recording the meeting or something, and then Phyllis says, "Oh my God, Jim Carrey just walked in. Get his autograph."
He said that on the
She-
show.
Yeah, she says that in the show.
I never.
And then later on, Jim Carrey ends up being a cameo.
Okay, maybe then.
So it's like they break that fourth wall a little bit.
You like Ocean's 11? You never watched those? Because on the second one, I mean, I'll have to give it up. But they do the same shit, and it's so like weird because it was like the easy.
Isn't there a character? This was really controversial. A character playing herself.
That's why Julia Roberts. So the second movie,
okay.
Ocean's 12. What happened?
No.
So Ocean's 12, it was like the easy. I don't want to say scapegoat, but it was like the easy go-to when it was like
just
okay.
like lazy writing.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was gonna say, but I know there was something. I don't know if that was not. It doesn't seem like anyone's there, but they're trying to figure out. Okay, we need a celebrity to go in there because there was like a, it was like their plan Z because everything else was failing. So they're like, all right, we're gonna use Julie Roberts is in the movie because he's the girlfriend of one of the guys, and then they just bring her like, okay, we're gonna have to play you as Julie Roberts because you look like her, and it was like.
Wait.
As much as you would want to think like, oh, that's pretty clever, like it was cringy and like, what?
Like yeah.
You have to watch it when you see it.
Yeah.
You're like, it kind of kills it. And then you have Bruce Willis that's in there, and then he recognizes her, Julia Roberts, like in the same hotel, and he tries to communicate with her because they're best friends, and he's like adding up like, why doesn't she know this? Why doesn't she know that? Like,
But
and
Bruce
then-
Willis is playing Bruce Willis.
and you have all these main characters. I know they're actors, so you have like real actors like Matt
How
Damon
many
and
movies
Bruce
are
Willis
there?
in the same.
How many movies are there?
There's 3 with
11,
the men,
11,
and then you
12.
have Ocean's 8, I think, with all the girls. That shit was trash.
Really?
I'm not a sexist. It was just trash.
Did you like the all female Ghostbusters movie?
I didn't even watch it, so that answers that without being rude.
I've only heard like nope.
It's what is that one girl, the big
Melissa McCarthy?
Melissa? She plays the same character over and over again. She was funny before she got big because she was
And
that
Gilmore Girls.
unknown fat girl on Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls. That's where she came from. Bro.
I don't know. I know Marley and
that's a
Mike
great-
and Molly. I know she came from there too.
That's a great fucking show.
I never watched it, but she was on Bridesmaids. She was like the girl
That's what like launched her as like, damn, this girl's fucking funny.
Then ever
She
since-
did good in that movie. Did you watch it?
Yeah, that's why she was
that
funny.
movie makes. If you're not laughing at that movie, you're fucked up. That movie's funny. Females, males, that shit's funny.
Then she played the same character like Identity Thief.
Mm-hmm. She
There's
tried to
a
be like,
Tammy.
yeah, she tried to be like an edgy, like bad
The
mouth.
the early life, where like she didn't graduate in high school or college, and she's going back with her daughter.
Oh, that's like it's called
The
something.
party life, I think.
No, it's
The life of
called-
the party.
Is that what it's called?
I think so, but I
thought it
seen
was
that
something
one.
with mom. I thought it had like mom in the title or something.
No, but she's.
Because she goes to school with her daughter. 'Cause her
Mm.
daughter's in school.
But back to the Ghostbusters. Yeah,
Okay.
the daughter's in high school, but I
Yeah.
mean, no, college. Sorry, but back to the Ghostbusters, and then you have the black girl that's like, dudeish looking.
Yeah, what's her name?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's call her bro. She's on SNL,
Yeah.
and she's not that funny. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
What?
I don't think she's funny.
She's had moments.
She has moments, but they have like the easiest go-tos. Like all you can do is I haven't watched it, but you're probably the black jokes or the girl black jokes. How she's like the loudest
okay.
one. That's just me.
So cringe.
I can't even say that because-
SNL now is a cringe fest.
I never watched it back then, so I don't really know. I
You
can't
watched-
compare it
It
to.
was probably cringe back then to them, but like they were like, oh, these are big names. So, but now I watch it like with Pete Davidson. It's cringe.
I hate Pete Davidson. I always hated Pete Davidson until I seen the King of Staten Island. That one's a good movie.
It was good.
And I hated him. I
Everyone
don't know
tells me
why.
to watch it.
I liked it. It was good. Like he fit the role and like what he was going through, and it was pretty funny. I listened to Pete Davidson stand up on Netflix, and recent one that came out
that
this
funny?
year. I'm waiting for something to just make me
you
chuckle,
laugh?
and there's nothing. I'm just like, what the fuck? And this was before King of Staten Island,
Is there a famous?
so I gave him a second chance. Sorry.
with the Netflix? Was that his second chance? With
No,
you?
the second chance was
Staten
the
Island?
Staten Island because I seen the comedy, the
Okay.
stand up, and I seen
Does
him.
he act good in it?
He plays the part that he can only fit in.
I feel it. So like, if he tried like another role, you'd be like, okay.
But I can't even say that because he played, I think was it in NWA? He plays one of the managers, like the Jewish managers.
Who?
Pete Davidson.
He does?
Yeah.
In,
It's either an
in
NW
Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah, my bad. Straight Outta Compton.
He does?
Yep. What?
Shut up.
He plays a manager. If not that, then he's on the Wu-Tang, the TV show, the Wu-Tang Saga, and he's the manager on there. But watch, let me see. Or you can see it.
I'm
right
looking
there.
up Straight Outta Compton.
Pete Davidson movies. If you put movies, he has long hair. And The Dirt. Sorry.
The Dirt. That's what I was gonna ask you about.
Yeah, he's on the Dirt.
Everyone was like, "What? MGK? He did pretty good. He
Yeah.
acted pretty good in it."
MGK always liked being like in that rock, like Post Malone. Like if Post
Have you heard
Malone,
his rock album? He came with a rock album.
I tried to listen to it. I didn't know it was a rock album until I heard it for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, this is a rock album. Like I can't listen to it right now. This is the wrong.
Yeah.
This is the wrong setting for me to listen to this."
There's a song on there I like. A song.
I never not liked him. It's just his
I
music
never
wasn't really there.
I never really listened to his music.
I liked his first, like Wild Boy, like his first album, because he was like that Cleveland guy,
Cleveland.
and he was wide and was like, all right, he had that edge. He was always like he was out there like with Steve-O.
I kind of have
Call me Steve-O.
Fuck it. Wow, boy. I don't know. I always had kind of a bias. I always. It's not racist with white rappers, white artists.
Well, you have Eminem. It's hard to compare.
It's because it's like, I didn't like Mac Miller when I first heard him. When I first heard Mac Miller and I heard like his party rap,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like Donald Trump.
I don't know. I never heard it.
No, that's the song that got him big.
Yeah, I have to listen to it.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's so like not Mac Miller. And then he came out with Watching Movies with the Sound Off, and then that one like, whoa.
What are you pointing at?
I have the vinyl up there. It's
Oh,
behind.
yeah, the
all my-
vinyl?
Yeah, I have it.
Do you even have a...
Yeah, that red box is a vinyl player. The
What?
record. Yeah.
Does it sound good?
Yeah, not by itself. You plug it into the speaker though, and then
Oh.
vinyl sound better than like
Well, I
if you
know.
play it on your phone.
It has like a warm... I heard it has like a warm sound
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
No, it's all right. It sounds good. But yeah, he came out with Watching Movies with the Sound Off, and I was like, "Fuck, this dude's like an artist. He's not just like a rapper. He's like an artist."
Uh-huh.
I was like this is good music.
You
Like,
showed me that one.
That
I think, is it the song, the same title?
yeah.
And
That's more of
I
like
couldn't get into
that's
it.
more of a rap song, the one with the same title. You have to. I'll show you some songs on that album. Like Objects in the Mirror. He does a rock cover to it, bro. He did a rock cover to that song himself, his own song.
Mhm.
And it sounds fucking dope. You hear like instruments, you hear the instruments instead of the music.
Okay.
It's cool. It's really cool. I'll
Okay.
send you all this fucking shit.
I'll listen to it. Oh, you have the Curry album.
Denzel Curry, Imperial.
Damn.
That's a good vinyl,
I
bro.
like his cover on Rage Against the Machine. It was pretty good. He did
Yeah,
it.
he did. It was cool.
I didn't like Machine Gun Kelly. I'm like, get out of here. But when Curry did it, I was like, uh-huh.
Yeah, no, he did good. He's a different.
Didn't he cut his hair? He's like, he cut his hair
I
now?
don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. I just listened to his latest album the other day. I listened to the whole thing. And it's pretty good.
Speedboat was my favorite. Speedboat. I don't get repo. Didn't go to college for a free throw.
Ooh, yeah,
When he talked about X, he's all, my dog didn't make it past 21.
That was
Now
on-
I gotta
was
make
that
it
on
past
Zoo?
24. Yeah, Zoo.
Zoo. No, the other one. What's the latest one called?
But I went into that song listening to it with high expectations, like, all right, this is gonna be a good album, but I didn't really like it. I only liked a couple,
Wait, which
like
one?
two of them.
Which
Zoo.
one? You talking? Oh, Zoo. Yeah.
You showed me Imperial
Unlocked.
on Mac Miller.
No, that's his latest one, 2020. Unlocked.
Oh, he made a new one.
It's like
what?
Yeah, it's like it sounds kind of vintage, like vintage rock grunge rap a little bit.
I
It's
gotta listen
pretty
to it.
cool.
I gotta listen to it.
He does a lot. He tests the limits though, so you have to give it a chance. He tests the limits on sound. So like he has like playbacks where he stops the song and plays it back, and then just says the same exact line with a different voice. It's pretty cool. I'm like, what the fuck? This dude.
I have to listen to it for sure.
Right no, but I wanna get more. I wanna get more vinyl.
Hey, you need to put them on the wall.
I don't know if I'm there. Maybe this wall. Maybe this whole wall. I can do this whole wall.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
That'd be a cool backdrop.
That would be.
Fuck it. Look, you have the TV right there. You just fucking put the table like this way and have the camera right here. And we just see. Ha.
See the TV. Maybe.
We'll just have to figure it out once we.
But like the thing is, it's like seating too.
Yeah, you would have to put the couch right there. That would be weird.
Yeah.
Or we just get chair. We use that chair.
Or grab a couple of those. Those are like $10, bro.
Where at?
Walmart.
They don't have anything at Costco?
Yeah, they have cushion ones. We want some cushion ones. Yeah, we'll get.
I'll have to look into that.
What if I get a couple of these ones? This shit's comfy. No?
I don't know.
All right.
You said, all right. That's where I got it from my uncle. Like
really? You got me saying that shit, bro.
It's funny. Like
it is funny.
You can't explain it. It creates that. It's something to make you do it on purpose to the other person you're talking to, and they're not paying attention to you. You ask them, or I can't explain it. Like I really can't put it in words, but I know when, just like you know when to do it. Like with saying like that, is perfect. I got it from my uncle because me and him.
It's funnier when someone else hears you. When they hear the whole situation. You were at work. You're like, "Hey, sir, do you need help with anything?" Got no answer. All right. You're like, "You need help with anything?" He just walks away. All right.
And then they're like, "Oh, you're talking to me?" Like, and I just walk away. Like,
and then I see the whole thing happen. I heard everything.
That's what it kind of like. It takes all the.
It's like
the embarrassment off of you two, and it's like creates that. It doesn't create that awkward silence anymore because they snaps them back into.
It's the same thing with like a handshake. If you go to shake someone's hand, and then they miss you, and then you grab it yourself.
Oh yeah.
It's like the same thing.
I even do that too together. Like, all right. That shit's funny. Do you do that to the people, like at Costco?
Now, because of you.
Has someone like addressed it or no?
No, I'm by myself there now, bro.
True.
I work by myself. Like the girls will be there, and then so I'm by myself. The only dude that works there.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, I know.
Every time I come into work, Damien's sitting on a chair. That's the gay guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, yo, you see the game last night?" I do that shit because he says like, "I don't like sports. I don't watch sports." So every time I come in, I'm like, "Hey, you see the game last night?"
Shit. That's fucked up. He's like, "I hate this straight guy." He reminds me why I want to be gay.
People work at Costco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you guys were numbering them, but I was like, I don't know. I had to see him in person.
Yeah.
But yeah, that fool always sits down on the chair. I'm like, fuck, does that guy ever stand up and work? I'm like, no. His numbers good?
All right. He gets commissions.
Fuck, I don't know how he did it. I couldn't. Fuck, I don't know what was wrong.
You were dealing with your own thing though. I get it because I'm dealing with it right now.
Your numbers are down?
I didn't get a bonus last month. My first time in like 6 or 7 months.
Sheesh. If you showed up to work, maybe.
Yeah, and then I got my first paycheck, with my normal rates.
And
I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "This shit ain't the same."
Shit, that's how I was surviving.
I didn't get back in it, bro.
That's how I was surviving. That paycheck to paycheck, like, hey, this shit went immediately was gone.
And you got kids and responsibilities. At
that time, no.
I just have a fast food addiction.
At that time, I didn't have any. Like, Tamara was just pregnant. I didn't have anybody.
Like this shirt? It's pretty cool.
It's already fading.
No, it's supposed to look
It didn't look like that when you first showed me.
Yes, it did.
Oh, yeah, because I'm looking at many words.
Many worlds.
Yeah, it just looks faded.
I'm sure. I like this shirt.
It looks good, but I don't like it like that because it looks faded. Like,
right.
it cool. Just looks...
That's cool.
But if you look at many worlds, then you understand, like, okay, it's specifically to look like that because that doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
But unless you iron that on after.
I did.
Which you probably did.
Oh, God. And this shit's... The lines, like, make it look faded. You see, like, the lines in it?
Mm-hmm.
I've been getting duped, bro, by the internet. I'm on fucking Instagram, and then there's like clothing brand pops up, and I'm like, oh, let me check it out.
They're fucking.
They're fucking me, bro. They're fucking my wallet.
What the hell is that? Oh, he's.
Fucking dragging some shit on the wall.
I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Clothes? Are you talking about clothes or no?
Clothes? I went to the Goodwill recently.
You always go to Goodwill. You fucking live
That's what we
behind
were talking
it.
about last time, but I went there recently on
I said
Saturday.
you live behind that shit.
I'm like, fuck it. Why pay for it? You can just pick up the clothes before they drop it off. Like, I'll just give you $5 right now for
Bro,
all
people
that bag.
wait for that shit.
Yeah? In the
All
back?
the time. Salvation Army too. They're waiting, and this truck comes by and drops off these bags of fucking clothes, and then like all the people waiting, they don't care what's in the bag. They just fucking grab them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, you would assume, but I would think that ideally there's security or the guys are just right there working.
Mm-hmm.
That they're like,
Yeah, Goodwill might be different. That's at the Salvation Army.
okay, yeah, Goodwill, they have it. You can only drop off. You could drop it off when they're not there, and the bags will be there, but you can only drop off if you want to get like a tax deduction,
Mm,
and they give you paper for it for dropping off whatever.
yeah.
But I was at the Goodwill on Saturday. I came
Did you
up
get
on
anything?
these Adidas track pants. They're dope.
There's-
Oh no, not these.
I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, no, they're pants. They're in the car. I usually
I just have a thing about wearing other people's clothes.
what?
Yeah. It's like a thing. It's like a thing I have.
Your
If
brother
I-
never hand you down any? Oh no, you're always.
Fuck. No. I don't fuck with hand-me-downs. I don't want to sound stupid or spoiled, but I just don't like the thought of wearing another person's clothes. Like when you were trying to get me to wear those cleats, I was like, please don't fit me, bro.
Oh.
And they didn't fit. It's because, like, bro, if you want me to play soccer with you, I'll go buy some cleats. I don't give a fuck.
What?
Like, if I can avoid wearing someone else's clothes, I'm gonna do it. It's the thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a thing. Like, I'm like, fuck, I don't got no shoes. Hey, yo, just ball up in my shoes. I'll play with no shoes on. I'll just take my socks off. I just don't.
What? That's crazy.
I'm like, I was at a girl's house, and we went swimming in our pool, and then we just like we're fucking around, so we like jumped in with our clothes on. And then after we're done with everything, I'm like, fuck, I got no clothes. She said, you can wear my dad's. You can wear my dad's basketball shorts until they're done drying. I'm like, I'm just gonna take off. So I just went home, and I was sitting in a towel, butt ass fucking naked driving home.
Oh wow.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Okay, I wouldn't do that. That's a little too far.
No, I wouldn't have done
And
it.
their parents weren't there.
No,
So it's
they
like,
weren't there. They
it's
were
like-
like, she was like, you don't have to wear his underwear, but you wear like his basketball shorts. I was like, huh? No, thank you.
that's a lot different.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you had to get away from? Like,
Oh, like in terms of women?
yeah, like, let's say, I'll let you go first.
I was in high school. Well, you can tell. Okay,
Wait, what?
you've told me some stories.
I did? Yeah. Like,
Anyway, that was-
okay, sorry, let me put some, because I was vague. Like, when
Like-
you had to escape,
With your life.
you had to escape out of there, like, fuck, man,
Don't
like,
wanna get
either
caught.
half naked out the window or something like that, like, in
Yeah.
terms of something like that.
Okay. I was during high school. I was dating this girl, and I'd sneak in her window like every fucking night, dude. Senior year, I got no fucking sleep because I'd sneak in her window, and then like we'd be up, fucking talking whatever until like 4 a.m. and then our fucking bus would pick us up at like 6 a.m.
What the
So like I would
hell?
have to fucking run home because I didn't drive.
It was here?
Yeah, it was here.
Okay.
It was like I've done the thing. It was 1.2 miles away. So I had to run every fucking morning, bro, before my parents woke up, because they would like check to see like, oh, like I'm taking you to the bus stop, whatever, fuck. And so yeah, because I didn't drive senior year.
Yeah.
So I'd get home and then start getting ready for school, and then like they would drive me to the bus stop, and then I'd go to school. So I like didn't sleep senior year, bro. I think about that all the time. Like, how did I sleep? Well, anyways, one time I was at our house, and my nephew was being born. He was being born. He was in the hospital. My whole family was in the hospital. And I was like, nah, I'm going to stay home. It's whatever. Because I wanted to get some ass. So I go to her house. And we're fucking whatever. And then it's like 3 a.m., 2 a.m. I get a call from my mom. I was like, fuck, I'm busted, bro. She went in my room. She knows I'm not home. But they were at the hospital. And I answered it. I was like, hello? She's like, oh. She was like, oh, your grandpa's coming home. He's gonna come to the house and he's gonna go to sleep because he's tired. So make sure the door's unlocked. And I used to sneak out through the back window. So I fucking knew the door was locked.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And I was like, when is he coming? She was like, oh, he already left. And I was like, I had to pretend like I was still in bed. So I was just like, oh, okay, I'll let him in. Hung up, put my pants on, put my clothes on. I had to run, bro. And I was in slides.
Oh.
I walked, because I used to walk there in my slides.
Yeah.
So I just carried my slides barefoot, fucking ran, crossing the 395, bro. Crossing the 395 with bare feet. I was like, bro, I had to zoom. I fucking jumped through the back window of my house, and then as I'm like in the bathroom, because it was Ryan's bathroom. So as I'm in the bathroom, I'm like, fuck. I'm like laying on the floor. I'm like, fuck. I'm fucking tired as fuck. And then I hear do on the front door. Bro, I barely beat his ass, bro. I barely beat him home. And then I like went up, and then and I fucking unlocked the door. And he was like, "Why are you sweating?" And I was like, "Man, it's fucking hot as fuck in my room, bro." I was like, "I'm going back to bed." And then I went upstairs. No one knew, bro.
That's crazy.
Barefoot, bro. My feet were fucking black. They were black and blistered. I was fucking. I had to take off. And like I couldn't just leave her house like quietly either. I had to like tiptoe, you know?
You were going to the front door?
I had to because she had a big ass fucking dog in the backyard.
Oh fuck.
So before she had the dog, I'd go through her window. But then like they got that big ass fucking dog.
Damn.
So she sneaked me through the front door. She unlocked that shit. I tiptoe past everyone's room.
That's crazy.
It was bad.
I always had to share a room, so I never had my own room to sneak any girls in. I always wanted to though.
My room's always been upstairs, so like, I've snuck girls in, but not. I've snuck girls in recently.
Actually, I did sneak in girls, but it was like I was past 18, so it was
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was a little bit different.
When I was in high school, like, I didn't sneak any girls in.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me your escape story.
You don't have anything? Oh yeah, okay. The only thing that was crazy for me is me and this one girl, like we were getting into it, and it was in high school. And I would always go over it, like same thing like that, like it's like as soon as you get your you're like, but it was in the summer, so it was like a lot easier. Where hell yeah, you can just go every night. My family's asleep.
Yeah.
And at that time too, like I'm a good kid, so they're not really watching me 24/7. They're like,
that's the secret. I never got in trouble, so they didn't like. What's Matt up to? You know, they didn't.
If they heard that, they'd be like, "That's not true. Andrew wouldn't do that."
Yeah,
they wouldn't even think of it.
If they heard this stories that I'm telling you, they'd be like, "Shut up, you were in bed."
Even if they were to like, "Oh, why weren't you there?" Like, I wish I did get caught on about me not being home at that time.
Yeah.
But this was like probably like the 4th, 5th time like we were getting into it, and her brother would always sneak out. And he died up here in Victorville too. He was like he died on the train tracks over there in Victorville. This was like, I want to say 10 years ago.
God damn.
Yeah, 10? 2010. That's when he passed. We were the freshman going into.
Time you were in high school.
2013 is when I graduated.
Oh wait, so he died before you met him?
I knew him, and I always said hi, but it was never like, "What's up, bro?" But I knew him.
It's just like, yeah, I'm fucking your sister. All right, anyways.
But yeah, so he would always sneak out and get high with his friends and do whatever. Like, he was the bad child of that family. And she was like, "Oh yeah, my brother's out. Don't worry, we're good." I was like, "All right, okay, cool." And then we're trying to get into it in the bed, and she would have to kick her sister out because they shared rooms. So
her sister knew.
Her sister knew, and then her sister would have to sleep in the living room. So I'm like, "All right, cool." So
wait, slow down. So her parents saw her in her living room. Why you always sleep in the living room? Go sleep in your room. I can't tonight.
Honestly, I don't know.
My sister getting some dick.
Ow. So, so
Okay.
we're getting into it on the bed, and then this is like an hour in. We're already. I think we were both like naked, and the brother knocks on the
But
window.
you had your socks on.
Hell no, I can't do that. That was weird. That's weird. I don't even like having socks on. I like having my feet breathe.
Same.
So he knocks on the window, and it was like one floor. So that was
Wait,
like
he'd sneak out from her room?
I don't know how. That's why I was trying to figure out. Like this is where he came out of. What the fuck is coming back in here? But I guess the door or wherever he had got locked out, so he couldn't get back the way he came in. I came out, so she had to go through that window, and I'm like, who the hell is that knocking? I was panicking. I'm like, fuck. But I'm already naked, so I had to. She's like, oh, that's my brother. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm already scared. I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
You're like, I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna have to confront another man. Like, I never
Butt
had
ass
this happen to
naked?
me. So I just put my boxes on. He's like,
Yeah.
just hurry. And then she had like those, the white doors. You have yours off, but
Yeah,
like when you
on the
put
closet doors.
sliding door, the closet doors.
Yes.
So I grab all my shit and I'm just holding it. I'm just naked in the closet like that. And I'm just listening to it, trying to see through the crack, like him coming in the window. And I'm just like, fuck, man. And then he sits down on her bed and she's just like looking at him like,
She have
and
clothes on?
She had clothes on. She
Oh,
just
okay.
put like a shirt and a pant, shorts. So he's like, "Oh, can you go get me an orange?" So she goes to the kitchen.
An
and
orange?
I don't know. This was his plan.
Yeah.
The TV was on. It was on Family Guy. I would never forget this. So he's watching Family Guy and he's high like this on the chair, on the couch. So like the bed is like
He's
this.
high?
Yeah, the bed's like where you're at.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
TV's right here, and the closet's over there. So I'm seeing him in through that corner, and I'm just like looking through him, and he's just like staring at the TV like that. And then he was "You can come out now, bro." I was like, fuck, my heart was
Bro.
racing. I was like, fuck.
Fuck.
And then I'm like,
do?
fuck. So then I'm naked and I have my shorts on, so I'm putting my pants on slowly where he can't hear me. And then he's I know you're in there, bro. Just come out. I'm like, because he's high, so he didn't open the door. He just stood there watching TV and just like talking to me.
You can come out now, bro.
And then I'm just putting my pants on. And I'm like, okay, I put everything on. And then I come out. I took a while. And I come out and then I sit down next to him. He was just like, he just looks at me. He's like, oh, what's up?
How old
And I'm
was
like,
he?
I think he was probably 17, 18.
And how old were you
I was
guys?
16 and she was 15. Yeah, so
Fuck, that's scary.
I'm like, fuck. But he wasn't like a big
He wasn't like
guy.
a big guy.
He was like the same as me, so I wasn't
Okay.
really.
worried about that. But he's older.
Yeah, so I mean,
So he's strong.
He could.
Like, that
He could have done.
16 to 18. That's a big difference.
He could have done something to me, but just like the same size, he was like as skinny as I was. So I was
Oh,
like, okay, it wasn't really as much of a threat, even though I knew there's still something that could go down. So then she comes back in, and then she's all surprised, like, "What the fuck?" And he
He's
was
like,
like,
"What you doing, bro?"
he's like, I knew he was in there. I was like, oh. And I'm just quiet, like sitting on the bed next to him. We're sitting right here, and I'm right here sitting next to him. We're just watching Family Guy, and it was just awkward. And then he makes her peel the orange, and then he leaves. Like there was nothing. There was like no really a conversation. He wasn't upset,
Yeah.
or he didn't show me any anger. Like I got lucky.
Yeah.
So then she's like, he takes off, and then she goes over there and talks to him, closes the door. And I'm just panicking, like, what the fuck? What the heck's going on? Like, what's gonna happen? And then she comes back, and he's like, all right, my brother's upset, but if you can, the only way you can make it up to him is if you can pee in this container. This leftover, those leftover containers, those plastic containers.
What?
You know, like the leftovers.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You put in the leftovers. So.
Yeah.
Like the long, like oval looking one. She gave me that. He's like, if you can pee in that, cause he's got a probation hearing coming soon, and he needs to pass his drug test. And I know that you don't smoke, so if you can just do that, like, and it'll be all good. I'm like, alright, I guess. So then I go to the restroom, and then I'm peeing in the whole thing, and I close the cap, and I'm like, I give it back to her.
Bro, that is not real.
I give it back to her, and then. I guess he passed because he didn't go to jail after, so I got lucky. And then,
Bro,
That shit was funny. I was like, what the hell's going on? It was weird.
Did you leave after that?
I
Or did you fuck?
No, I think it was too awkward. Like after that, it was just like everyone was on edge. So then I left through I think the front door. The sister woke up because she was like, "Oh, Damien's home." I think it was Damien. Yeah, Damien's home. What the heck? No. Damien's her older brother. Demetrius, that's his name. Like, oh shit! So the sister woke up and she's all saying hi to me. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" The sun's barely coming up, and I think it was that time too where I get a phone call walking back home. So she lived right behind Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. Yeah.
And I lived on North Star and Amethyst.
Yeah.
So right behind
Damn,
that Stater
far.
Brothers.
That's kind of far.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember when Luna had those roads that they were being built. They had those big old circle cement things. They were just on the side.
What?
Yeah, they were fixing like I think the sewers of.
No.
Is it Luna? What's the street right here? The one that goes all the way to Nisqually.
It's La Mesa.
La Mesa. Sorry. So all the way on La Mesa, once you pass Amethyst, like that's where they were doing construction on like one side of the road or both sides.
Yeah.
There's these big old cinder block like circle things like for whatever they were doing.
Yeah.
This is when they were back on stop signs like in those intersections, not even with lights.
Not lights.
Which wasn't that for like 2 or 3 years ago they started installing that, but so I walked from all the way over there from the sun, like when the sun was coming up, because I stayed a lot later. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get a phone call from my mom, and I guess I did have a phone in high school.
Yeah.
I think it was my brother. So she had called me like, "Oh, where you at?" And I was like, "Oh, I came jogging with my friend Dexter." My homie Dexter, he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
So he lived down the street, and not a lot of people liked him because at that time it wasn't really as accepting as it is now.
Yeah.
So she was like worried, like, what the heck? She wasn't even worried that you were out. Like,
Yeah.
she didn't even think. She was like, in her head, she was thinking, and I found out after, she was like, why is he out with this gay guy in the morning? I was like, I never connected the dots until after she told me. She's like, I thought that one time when you were out like jogging, like I thought you and Dexter were like doing things. I was like, Mom, like I thought you were gay. I'm like, Mom, come on.
Oh.
Like what the? Like we're actually jogging. Like I had to convince. Like I was getting butthurt about not even telling the truth. I was getting butthurt about a lie. Like
you're like, really you want to know where I was?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that shit. And then
she said you were probably out last night getting some ass.
Yeah, but that's what she had said to me. I was like, "Fuck, man, that was embarrassing."
Yeah.
But that shit was funny. That was a crazy day. That was a crazy morning.
Yeah. I remember. I don't know if I've told you this, but I was going. It was a little earlier than I normally went, though. I usually would leave at like 10, because that's like when my family would be asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, it's 9:30. I was like, I ain't tripping.
That's the worst too. Like you're like, oh, I get there earlier because I don't want to walk that late. But there's always something that either not your family or that person's family. Like something always comes up.
Hold on, my mom pulling up or something, you know, or my mom went to her car or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I leave, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm feeling good. This was actually the last time I went. I went. I started walking down the hill. Oh wait, no, this isn't the last time I went. Anyways, so I went. I'm leaving. I'm walking down the street. Whatever. I see this car. The headlights are like a little, like bright. I was like, oh fuck. And then they start rolling. And I was like, oh, that's a little sketchy. I'm gonna jog.
Yeah.
So I start jogging. I get a little hustle going. And then I hear the car behind me, like skirt, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They flip the fucking corner, fucking do it with a shotgun. Empty your fucking pockets.
Oh shit.
I was fucking 16 years old. I was like, fuck. Like, what do I do here? I didn't know what to say. He was like, fucking, what do you got in your pocket? And I was like, fuck. And there was 4 people in the car. And so there's the driver, the dude with the shotgun in the passenger seat, and in the back seat, fucking homie jumped out of the back seat and like patted me down. And then he got my phone, stole my condoms.
I remember you said that, but I don't remember why you were out.
And then I fucking went back. I went back home. I was like, fuck. Like, I'm gonna have to tell my parents that this shit just happened. I was like, I'm gonna fucking get in so much trouble. I would knock on my door. No one answers. So I walk.
Like they took my parents too.
Because I walk around to go get through the window. And then my mom, like I hear my mom open the door after I've already walked away. And she was like, Matt, where were you?
Fuck.
And then like by this time I'm already crying. I'm like, Mom, I got robbed right now. She said, I was calling you. I was like, they have my phone.
So that's a good story.
I said, we gotta call the cops. And then I called the cops. She didn't think I was serious. She thought I was like tripping.
Well, yeah,
and
of
then
course anybody would've
until
thought.
I grabbed her phone and I called 911. She was like, "Oh shit!"
You're like, dang, he's really dedicated to this lie.
And then the cops got there. They asked me a few questions like, "What color is the car?" Blah blah blah. Where did it happen? You know.
Mm-hmm.
And the cops were racist as shit. I tell you what happened.
What happened? You didn't say that part.
They said, "How much time would they get?" And then there was like, he's like, "If they're white, like 3 months. If they're black, maybe a year or 2."
He said that?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, "What?" And then like the two cops, one of them was like light skinned too.
Uh-huh.
He was like, "Yeah," and they both started laughing. And me and my brother looked at each other. We said, "Huh?" We said, "Did that shit just happen right now?"
Damn.
Anyways, they take down my information, whatever. They leave. My parents yell at me. I go to bed. I'm sleeping. My dad opens my door. They fucking caught him. I was like, "What?" I was right there.
It was
like,
that day?
Yeah, the
Wow.
same night, like a couple hours later.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Yeah, they want you to go snitch."
He said that? He
No,
said
he
snitch?
said he wants you to go point him out. But
Oh,
all I heard was,
shit.
"You about to go snitch, Matt." And then we pull up. We're in the backseat of the car. They pull up to the car, and they have a bunch of other cops arresting them, and they're shining the light at him, and they're like, "Was it him?" And I recognized the dude's shorts when he got out to get my shit. They were like blue basketball shorts, and I was like, "Yeah, that was him."
Did you get your phone
they
back?
said, "What kind of phone do you have?" And I was like, "It was an iPhone 5." And then they were like, "All right," and they brought it back to me. I got it back,
Oh, shit.
and then I had that phone for a couple more years, bro.
That's crazy.
I got it back, bro.
You're like, oh,
The
see you guys
justice-
next year.
The justice system, bro. They said, "White boy robbed." All right, we gotta get on it. Fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. I've never experienced that before. I went on a ride along, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
There was a couple of things that were wild. And we're like, what the hell?
I want to do one of those.
It's interesting. I mean, if you're gonna be with the guys who see all that shit that you don't see because you're living your life, and that's like
Yeah.
everywhere in the city, like you're gonna see something that's like,
Yeah.
what the hell out of the
And then
norm
to
for
them, it's just like, oh, that happens all the time.
you. And you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, how did we were right there? We had to go to a scene in front of PetSmart.
Yeah.
Right there off of I don't know that road, but all the stores are PetSmart.
Armagosa.
I guess the old lady flipped her car. It was like right in front of PetSmart, like sideways, and you can see the tire marks on the wall. I'm like, how the fuck do you get this car sideways? Like, me thinking logically, doesn't the car stop like this? This is a solid wall, and your car's not that big enough. But if you hit that shit hard enough, it just. Vroom. I was like, how the fuck? And then they didn't give me a vest. Because I guess like you're in the ride along, you're supposed to have a vest, so they know like that person is with that person.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
on the scene,
Yeah.
they know to separate you from the people that are
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
just being nosy.
Yeah.
And they're called, get back.
You're like,
What the hell? And another guy, no, he's with me. He's like, where's his vest? I'm like, oh shit, where's my vest? I didn't get one. And you go to people's houses, bro. Like,
where was that? That was here?
yeah, Victor, bro.
Who'd you do it with?
Some Mexican fool.
Wait. Oh, so you didn't know the cop?
No, why would I know a cop? I don't know anybody that's a cop.
Then why'd you do a ride along?
You can volunteer for one. It's a free.
Oh.
You go to this police station, sign a police form, volunteer that you're willing to do whatever. They'll give it like maybe a couple weeks, and then they'll call you back. Hey, we have your appointment this time. All right, cool.
Oh.
You show up in that day.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you want to? You
just because I wanted to. I was like, yeah, I just wanted to see how it is. I just thought it would be fun, which it was.
Pretty cool.
You know, I was like from 9 in the morning till like 9 at night.
Oh,
I was
so
with
you were
them
with
the
them
whole time. Yeah, it was fun.
You get paid?
Fuck no, I was like 17 years old. So I'm like, fuck, I want to see what goes down. You go to the random people's houses, bro. Like, oh, my daughter's not acting up. Can you scare her? And this guy's like,
Really?
what the fuck, bro? These parents don't fucking teach their kids. And he's all cussing at me. I'm like, yeah, fuck those guys. Fuck that parent. This guy, we went to some random car. He got caught up, like this random car that, you know, people call up random cars that you find in the neighborhood that just stay there. So he puts his gloves. He was like, I learned my lesson last time. He puts his gloves on. He's last time I caught something in some car, but my ID, my fingerprints were everywhere, so they couldn't get him or anything. So he's all, he goes in the thing and he was like, he unlocks the car because the window was barely open. He's it was unlocked, right? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, all right, as long as it's unlocked, I'm able to get in. And then he goes in the car and he's just searching everything. He didn't find anything, but he was just like, he was telling me all his secrets. I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to know this, sir. But he said
I've always questioned like how many cops actually stick to procedure. Because like you think about every job you've ever had, you haven't done everything 100%. And obviously there's cops that do that.
Mm-hmm.
We had 2.
For sure. But we gotta cut it because I gotta go. It's
Okay.
5:30. That shit went by 5. Look at the damn. No, that's my regular.
Right when it clicked, huh? Right when it clicked 2.
What?
Right when it went to 2, that shit went off.
Oh shit! That's what I'm saying. What? That's 2 hours? I thought it was more.
Nah.
Shit.
All right, we're gonna cut it.
That alarm is